I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
What up, everybody? It is your boy Baddog with a little bonus basketball this evening. See what the Minnesota Timberwolves can do here in Denver. Denver on the brink of elimination, and Minnesota trying to advance to take on the winner between the Spurs and Blazers. We'll see how that goes. But we'll see how this goes, too. Obviously, the Knicks play tomorrow. It's going to be right after Giants Collective. I'll try to get that one in. Obviously, the Lakers will play again on Wednesday after what was just, just not a good game by Los Angeles. It was a tough one to watch, no question about it. They didn't really have any energy in Houston. Played like a team that was on the brink of elimination, played with desperation, and just beat the hell out of the Lakers. So hopefully Wednesday's game is a lot better than last night's game. But I figured we would do this one, and we'll see. Obviously, Minnesota got some bad news. Anthony Edwards, I don't even know if he's going to be back for the postseason, even if they made the finals. He had a knee injury. Obviously, there's no Dante DiVincenzo. He tore his Achilles tendon. So, Minnesota, they lost those two guys in the last game. It didn't matter. They were still able to win. Denver looking to protect their home court. Minnesota trying to end it early. And we'll see what happens as far as that goes. As always, we give a big shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring tonight's stream. Let's hear from PrizePicks, and then I'll show you my PrizePicks right after this. Today's video is brought to you by our friends at PrizePicks. Listen, if you're like me and you have a hard time picking spreads, PrizePicks is perfect because you get to do some player over-under on stats as far as players go, which is absolutely awesome. You just got to pick more or less than a few player stats to create a lineup. Pick stats for individual players, points, yards, strikeouts, etc. You can see there's so many things to use on the PrizePicks app, which is absolutely awesome. It has a feature that allows you to follow your friends and others like you would on any other social media platform. Followers can see wins and losses, top 3 of all time, and all that good stuff. It's the #1 sports picks app in America. It's really easy to use. Again, just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineups. It's available in most states, including California, Texas, and Florida. You can follow me on the app. The link is in the description below. Like I said, check out how good or bad I do. I do love the Lakers in Oklahoma City tomorrow. You know me, I'm going to go LeBron. Alrighty, so, yep, definitely check out PrizePicks, guys. My favorite app that I've used, without question. I'm in a bit of a losing streak. We're going to try. I won 4 in a row, and now we've lost 4 in a row, so we're going to try to get it back tonight. These are my picks. I like Ayo DeSumo to get more than 19.5 points. The guy was an absolute beast in Game 4, and obviously no Anthony Edwards, no Dante DiVincenzo. I would think that DeSumo could get some points tonight. I took Bruce Brown over 9.5. I think if Denver's going to win, Bruce Brown obviously can come off the bench, give you a couple of threes. I think Bruce Brown could get over 10. And again, that you see the little red guy next to it. That means a little bit of a longer shot. But we like to take some long shots now and again. But Bruce Brown getting 10 points, that's not out of the realm of possibility. And, of course, I go with the best player in basketball, in my opinion, overall, which is Nikola Jokic. Obviously, he's a triple-double machine. If Denver's going to win, they're going to have to rely on the big fella. Over 54.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That is a lot. But, I mean, my God, the guy can get you, 33, 16, and 12 on any given night. So, those are my prize picks tonight. I always tell you, if you want to win on prize picks, just go against me when it comes to basketball. I'm not the best at it. I actually hit a couple. And now, like I said, right back to reality. So, I appreciate y'all being here again. It is a little bit of bonus basketball. Let me know if you're in the chat tonight. Hit the thumbs up for me. It does help out the stream. And we'll see how this goes. I'm expecting my guy Taco Master to be here. He loves Jamal Murray. So I'm expecting him to be here. He really doesn't like Jamal Murray, but he does love Nikola Jokic. I do expect him to be here at some point. Ah, there he is. Right on cue. There he is. Right there he is. There he is. Taco Master right there. Janice, what up, LA Lakers? Says Lakers in 5. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Eduardo, what up? Daniel Barry, what up? James Vegas, what up? DJ, yes, let's go Giants. Indeed, and Taco Master just says potatoes. Potatoes! I don't know what the hell that means, but let's see what we got. The game's on NBC tonight, which is nice. I ain't got to worry about sitting there messing around with all these streaming services. NBC for tonight's game. Now I see the chat starting to pick up. It's always weird with YouTube. I don't know if people just aren't chatting or my chat freezes. YouTube is a very strange thing. I want to thank Ivana for showing up for a non-Laker game. Obviously, she's only contracted to do Laker games with me, but she says, you know what, I love this chat so much, and I like hanging out with the chat, then I'm going to hang out tonight. We'll see how this one goes. Aaron, good to see you again, my friend. What up? R Squared, the legendary R Squared is in the house. What up? What's going on, Shante West? Doval's trash. Ped, our bullpen sucks. The Yankee bullpen is trash. Ola. It's terrible, brother. What did you think about the Giants draft, man? I thought they did a good job. What were your thoughts on it? Benito Mendez, what's going on? Thank you for being here. A neighbor Yanking. What up? Chico Sapolte, James Vegas. My lady Janice is in the house. A little bonus action.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
There you go. Dashy, getting it started immediately. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Dashy. Really, really, my friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
Much appreciated, sir. What annoys me is the Edmonton Oilers fans and Anaheim Ducks haters making excuses. The puck is fully past the goal line. It's a good goal. Well, I mean, that's facts. I mean, what are you going to do? I don't know much about hockey, but I know that's the truth. Somebody actually asked me, Dashy, last night. They said, who do you think about the Edmonton, the Oilers and Ducks series? And I said, I don't watch hockey, man. Outside of the Rangers, I really don't watch a lot of hockey. But I know you're a Ducks fan. So I said, for Dashy's sake, I hope that the Ducks win because I know you're an Anaheim Ducks fan. So always rooting for your team, brother. Neighbor Yanking, what up, brother? How you doing? Thank you for being here. I am not a T-Wolves fan. I'm a Knicks fan. But, you know, I like to do playoff basketball. I love playoff basketball. I love the playoffs in general, regardless of the sport. I like the competition. I like the fact that teams are competing for a championship, and I just like to call basketball games. It is what I do. And I feel like I do a pretty good job at it. So we're gonna give a little action tonight. Listen, man, you know my guy A-Rod, he owns part of the Timberwolves, and listen, A-Rod DM'd me. It was a while ago, but he said, you know, unless you're playing, he said you got to root for my T-Wolves unless they're playing the Knicks. But you know, obviously, if the Timberwolves play the Lakers, I'm not going to root for the Timberwolves, regardless if A-Rod wants me to or not. But I did tell you before the playoffs, Minnesota's dangerous. Now, obviously, losing Anthony Edwards and Dante DiVincenzo are not going to help their cause. And DiVincenzo's done for the year, and pretty much Anthony Edwards is too. He says he's going to be out weeks with this knee injury. But I did not like the matchup if the Lakers had to play Minnesota in the first round. Did not like it. Did not think they could get by Minnesota. Thought they had a much better chance against Houston. And right now that looks to be the case. But if the Lakers play like crap again on Wednesday, that's going to go back to Houston. The Lakers cannot be turning the ball over 24 times. And just looking lackadaisical, it's almost like the Lakers took it for granted that Houston was just going to quit. And they didn't quit. So Lakers got to come out with a lot of aggression themselves, and they have to go to the hoop, and they got to take care of the basketball. These things have to happen. I would imagine Austin Reeves will be back tomorrow for Los Angeles. That obviously will help, and still no update on Luka. The Pistons are ass. The game's on a commercial right now, so I don't see the score. I was tied the last time I looked, but the Pistons are struggling, and I'm going to tell you right now, that helps the Knicks, man, because I know the Knicks, they put belt ass the other day on Atlanta, and I think they will get it by Atlanta. I still think they can get by Boston. But obviously, the Pistons beat us up pretty good this year, so if they don't have to face Detroit, the Knicks could get to the finals, which would make me very happy. I don't think the Knicks can beat the Timberwolves, or not the Timberwolves, sorry. I don't think the Knicks can beat the Thunder or the Spurs, but I'd like them to have a crack at it. Landon says, I'm a Timberwolves fan. I'm rooting for the T-Wolves tonight. Fahad, what up, brother? How you doing? Benito Mendez, what's going on? Thank you, brother. How many years did I get from Michigan's fans about this football? If the ball's passed first down. Yeah, I know. Dash, I don't know what people talk about. Ellen Leifer, I wouldn't worry about the Lakers unless they lose Game 5. If they lose Game 5, then I would be concerned if I was a Laker fan. Daniel Boom, what up, brother? Thank you so much, man. Appreciate y'all being here. Again, if you haven't done so, hit the thumbs up. It does help out more than you know. Don't forget to subscribe. We are at 154,900 subscribers, so 100 away. 100 away from 155. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Alberto Boyo, what's going on? I still don't see the damn score up here. Orlando's winning by 4. There you go. Paul, thank you, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you for being a friend.
Always good to see my dude Paul Robinson here. He says, I got my arm today. Some more tinkering will be required, but I got to give my girlfriend my first big hug. It feels so surreal. AI, but oh, so right. Yeah, man. That's awesome that you got your arm. Like I said, one tough son of a bitch. If you don't know, Paul was coming in here all the time, and he got in a really bad accident. Really bad. Lost his arm. Almost died. And they resuscitated him, brought him back to life. So like I said, man, tough son of a bitch. Great attitude. Smart guy. And we love Paul. Glad to hear you're doing good, brother. Janice, yes, I did. These are my prize picks. I have a DeSumo over 19.5 points, more than I feel like that's a good bet. No DiVincenzo, no Anthony Edwards. He had 40-something the other night. I'm not saying he's going to get 40, but I do like that. Bruce Brown, more than 9.5 points. That's possible, but again, you see the little red guy. That means the odds are a little bit longer when you have a red one. They're a little bit more in your favor if you see a green one, and then if they're kind of, there's nothing there, they're just kind of average. And Nikola Jokic, again, that's a lot. I mean, 54.5, but I always love the Joker to just rack up all kinds of stats. So those are my picks. We'll see. So that's what I had today. I do not hope the Rockets can win another game. I want the Lakers to close it out. Don't worry about getting your guys back. Worry about beating the Rockets first, then worry about getting your guys back. I don't think they're going to get there either, Alberto. I think they'll beat Houston, but I don't think they're beating Oklahoma City. But you can't, like I said, you can't win the lottery unless you buy a ticket. Lakers got to punch their ticket to that next round, and then we'll see how they do. We'll see if they can get anything done. But thank you, DJ. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Like I said, I try to do more than just the Lakers. I try to do more NBA playoff games, and like I said, I mostly concentrate on the Western Conference. If the Lakers do get knocked out, I figure I cover the Spurs. I usually covered the Suns. That was usually the team that I covered if the Lakers got knocked out. But the Suns aren't getting by the Thunder, so I'm not going to be covering them. And honestly, SGA aggravates the shit out of me, so I don't want to watch them play. But I'm also going to have to watch the Thunder play anyway, because I'm imagining the Lakers and Thunder are going to match up. So we're gonna get those games. I want to see the Lakers get reverse swept and LeBron retires in disgrace. I know you do. Taga Master, listen, man, let them get by Houston, and then they can take the sweep, right? Taga Master, you know they're not going. It would be one of the biggest upsets. Listen, like I said, I will. To me, it's not going to change. You're not going to change my mind. You're not going to change my mind. Jordan's the GOAT. You're not changing my mind. I don't care what you tell me. I'm set in my ways. Just like LeBron fans that say he's the GOAT are set in their ways. You're not changing anybody's opinion. However, if LeBron ever got the Lakers by Oklahoma City, he's moving up closer. That would be a huge. If this Laker team, and I know they got Luka, they got Reeves, but if this Laker team got through the West and won a title, then you really got to give LeBron his flowers. And I think LeBron's one of the greatest players in the history of basketball anyway. There's no hate here. I'm just honest about LeBron James. But if the Lakers ever won a championship with this team against the teams in the West, you really got to give them a shitload of credit, without question. Beating the Rockets, like they're making a big deal about them beating the Rockets, that's not a big deal. You get by Oklahoma City, that is a huge deal. That's a huge deal. So we'll see what happens. But the odds are very long against the Lakers to get past the next round, if they even get there. They got to finish this one off. This is not over yet. But again, that's a tough road to hoe to get by the Thunder. LeBron is 16th. I'm not going that far down. What Benito has, that's kind of the way I look at it. That's kind of my rankings. But if LeBron James won a championship this year, I might have to move him ahead of Kobe. They'd each have 5 championships at that point. I might have to put him past Kobe. He'll never reach Jordan for me. So sorry. 6 for 6, 6 finals MVPs, 10 scoring titles, defensive player of the year, all defense like 10 freaking times. Sorry. I mean, I watched Jordan beat the shit out of my Knicks for years and beat the hell out of everybody else and cost some of the best players in the game rings because they couldn't get by Chicago. So, but yeah, I'm not, again, he gets by, LeBron and the Lakers get by Oklahoma City. That's a big one. That's a big one. But let's hope that they freaking get by Houston first. That game, I can't imagine the Lakers play a worse game than that. That was just so bad. It was a really weird game. The energy was weird from Los Angeles. Let's hope they don't play like that again. Just end it in Los Angeles, move on, and let's see what you got. Let's go. John Starks. Y'all need a refs to beat Scotty. I don't know what John Starks has to do with that. They didn't need the refs to beat Scotty. If you're talking about Scottie Pippen's foul on Hubert Davis, that's a foul all day, every day. He hit him on the wrist. You get hit on the wrist, it's a foul. It's that simple. You get hit on the wrist, it's a foul. He hit Hubert Davis on the wrist. Hubert Davis made both free throws. Knicks 1-7. Those are the rules, man. I don't make them. Those are the rules. You hit a shooter in the wrist, he goes to the free throw line. But I don't know what John Starks has to do with any of that. Jokic's probably too high, but so was I when I locked in my list. MJ, Kareem, Kobe, Magic, Bird, Russell, Wilt, Duncan, Hakeem, Jerry West, Shaq, Oscar Robertson, Jokic, KD, Stockton, LeBron. Listen, you can put Bird and Magic in any top 5, in my opinion. I'm surprised, Taco Master, that you don't have Dr. J in there. I thought you'd have Dr. J in there as well. So, yes, the Red Sox did fire him. Yes, they did. Enrico Navasario, what up, brother? Marming, Salamat, Mangadanga, my friend, what up? Ooh, I missed something there. Orlando with a dunk. I got the crowd on their feet. I'm surprised, man, that the Magic are like giving the Pistons everything they want. Benketo stripped, and it goes out of bounds. D Wade is 5 in the list. No way. No way. No way. No way. D Wade is. Sorry, man. D Wade's not even close. Sorry, bro. Can't have him there. Gabriel, what up? The game has not started. The game doesn't start till probably 10:40 Probably don't start till 10:40 tonight. You're drinking Diet Coke and there you go. Taco Master, great minds think alike, brother. Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike, my friend. I like that the Red Sox suck, Dashy. I like that. I like that they suck right now. Them in Houston's great. You know. It is what it is. But, yeah, like I said, I figured we'd do a little bonus tonight and see how it goes. Hopefully we can get some people in here, pick up some new subscribers. And I plan on doing the Knicks tomorrow. But we will see. Minbach, what up, man? How you doing? Let's go. Game on NBC tonight. Orlando continues to knock him down as Banchero knocks down the J. Cade Cunningham around the screen, driving, kicking it down low. Tobias Harris lost it but got fouled, and Tobias will go to the line for 2. R squared, my man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Sup, bad dog? I had my pants down around my ankles because me and my girlfriend was about to have Dollar Tree parking lots. But a surprise stream is way more important. Thanks, bad dog. I'll just deep dong around. What a legend, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for always making me laugh, dude. I appreciate it. Like I said, we used to have a guy in here. His name was Benjamin Wynn, and he had the same sense of humor. This same sense, and we don't see Ben anymore. I don't ever happen to Ben. But it's good that you kind of took over for him. He used to do the same. Once in a great while he stops in, but he had the same type of humor. How far can the Knicks go? All the way to the finals. Especially if Detroit gets knocked out. They really got a chance. But that Boston series is obviously going to be really tough. But they should be able to get by Atlanta. I would hope they could get by Atlanta. I would hope. Yeah, I know Ben's on Instagram. I see him once in a while on there, but I don't ever see him. I never see him in the chat anymore. I never see him in the chat. Ben was insane, man. Ben. So what I remember about Ben, not only like I said, he had X-rated super chats. I can remember, but Ben used to tell me when he would donate, he'd say, "This is my ex-girlfriend's credit card." He used to say that shit all the time. I don't know if it really was his ex-girlfriend's credit card or not, but Ben used to drop some bombs in here. Like he was out there throwing $200 and $300 at me on certain nights, man. And I don't know if I don't know if he was seriously using his girlfriend's credit card or if he was fucking around. I don't know what he was doing. But I always remember going, fuck it, it's my girlfriend's credit card, ex-girlfriend's credit card. I don't care. You know. So, that was funny, though. I hope so, man. I hope so. Yeah, Ben was hilarious, man. We had, like I said, man, there was there's definitely people that I remember that were really, when I started doing this. I remember Mr. A. Lewis Sr. I don't know what happened to him. I remember Justina. I don't know what happened to her. She used to bring in all kinds. She would always put fruit emojis in there. Kara Mist, she stops by once in a great while. I remember she was in all the time. One of the guys I remember more than anything, this guy Exhorter, I can remember one thing. Every time I reached if I reached 33,000 subscribers, he would donate $33. If I reached 47,000, he would donate $47. But the one thing I remember about that guy, and I'll never forget this as long as I live, I have a 70-inch TV down here. Because I used to watch it on a small TV, and my eyes aren't the best, and I had a hard time seeing on a smaller TV. So the dude one night donated $500, and the next night he donated $250, and he said, "Dude, go get your freaking TV." I'll never forget that. So every time I look at that TV, I think of Exhorter. I don't know whatever happened to him either. I just never, I never forgot that. That was crazy. That was crazy shit. We don't see Asia Roberson in here anymore. Asia was a huge part of this channel. I don't know what happened to her. She just disappeared. She gone, you know. I know her mom passed away, and that was kind of the end of it. She was gone for a long time, and I don't see her anymore. So I don't know, man. People come and go, you know, but we always have ex-legends. That's what happens in everything, right? Legends retire, new legends take over. That's what we have. That's what we have. I don't know if he was being serious. I mean, you never knew with Ben, because Ben joked around a lot. So I don't know if it really was or not. I honestly don't know. It could have been, for all I know. But he was crazy, man. Like, can you imagine if that really was? She's probably sitting there going, what the hell are all these? How would you not know you're getting charged like $1,500 a month? Unless she was just really rich and she didn't care. I don't know. J-Cast, what up? It's not sad. I mean, listen, man, things change. You know, people move on, they get bored, or their life changes, and, you know, shit happens. I mean, people get new families, they whatever, you know, they get a new job, whatever it is. It sucks, but I mean, I don't expect people to be here forever. And I get a lot of people that come in here and say, hey man, sorry I haven't been around. And I'm like, you don't ever need to apologize. Or they come in like an hour late, like, sorry I'm late. I'm like, you don't need to apologize. Whatever you have going on in your life is way more important than what I'm doing here. You come in when you come in. I'm happy whenever you're here. I'm not telling you got to be here every frickin' night, every stream, you know? I appreciate people whenever they can make it. So, you know, but yeah, I remember there was a lot of other people. I remember, Dyer Johnson, I remember Playboy. I remember Playboy was a big guy in the streams all the time. My guy Playboy, Batgirl, who was from Russia, and I guess YouTube is not in Russia anymore, so we don't see Batgirl anymore. But I remember a lot of it because, again, my chat was really small when I started. So I just remember those 20, 25 people that were in there all the time. And then obviously it grew. There was this guy, Jeremy Bramlett. He was another one that was in there all the time. So, you know, like I said, people, they get married, they have kids, they retire, they move, whatever it is. Dashy, thank you, brother.
Thank you for being a friend.
Get this, Bad Dog. The Bengals used the Pat Tillman pick on defensive tackle Landon Robinson from Navy. Nice. Yeah, you never know what you're getting in those 7th round picks, Dash. You just hope they can catch on the team as like a special teamer or something, you know. Shante, what up? Eden the Wise says, let's go Minnesota. I'm with you. Oh, Janice, you are definitely a legend, without question. Without question. And, of course, the Jacuzzi Files we'll never forget the Jacuzzi Files. If you know, you know about the Jacuzzi Files. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Joe Frogerton, what up? Life happens, Bad Dogs forever. Nah, I'm not forever. But life does happen. Taco Man. Thank you, brother. Taco Master says, apologize or face destruction. Hey, only one dono away from a dono train. Who would have thought we might have a dono train tonight? Anybody want to drive that bitch out the station early on? Pull that crazy train right out. Phoenix is beating Oklahoma City by 7 right now. Orlando up by 2 here. We're waiting for Minnesota and Denver. And we got a long ways to go in this game. 5:40 to go in the 4th quarter, so this might start on Peacocks. I might be a little bit late getting to it. I'm not turning on the Peacock app. That is such a pain in the ass to navigate for basketball. So I'll just wait for the game to tip off. Obviously, there must be 1,000 whistles in this game. When these games take 3 hours to play, you know it must be a long time. And I could see this going overtime, you know. Your nickel, what up? That's a donut train because I donated twice. R squared. Well, they got to come together, Dashy. The last one was Paul. Oh, there it is right there. R squared says, fuck it, give them to me. I'm going. I'm driving.
Thank you for being a friend.
Let's go, baby. Choo-choo, baby. Choo-choo. He says, when I started truck driving, I had to read just as my girlfriend's mom got bolder. I had to read just. She kind of looks like. I used to love the Dukes of Hazzard when I was a kid. I used to love them. Joe, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, my friend. You've been here a long time then, brother, since the Caldwell poop date. Yeah, how can I be the man when you're the man? You've been here a long time because that was when we really started to take off at the Lakers streams. Caldwell Pope, that was the very beginning of 2019-2020. This is how Ivana ended up here because KCP was so bad those first 10 or so games. And we would be picking on him, and I was like, it'd be funny if I had KCP next to me. And then I started just having people vote on celebrities to sit next to me, and because I have such a big audience in the Philippines, they're like, you gotta put Ivana Alawi out there. And every time I would put Ivana Alawi like in the for the vote on, everybody always voted on her. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep her there, and she's been there ever since. That's how we ended up. That's how we ended up with Ivana Alawi here. Sean Paul Bachu, what's going on? Appreciate you being here. My allergies are killing me again. Killing me again. They're hurting me. They're hurting me. My allergies are hurting me. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. I was like, what is this? It's go New York, go New York, go. I was like, what is that thing? So, wish I was a little louder. I gotta get rid of this. I have a spot there for something. Bane can't get it to go. A lot of physical basketball here. Ball's all over the floor. Picked up by Bane. Goes up. Scoop shot, no good. Another offense. Orlando, Detroit finally corrals the basketball. Ken James, Lakers in 5. I hope so, man. I hope so. I was picturing a double screen with headphones calling the game on her side. You were calling the game on your side. I wish. Ivana's a big Bad Dog fan. She has no clue. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Reggie, what up? Denver's where I live now. We're here, Mr. October. Yeah, a little bonus action tonight. What up, David? A little bonus action. Hopefully it's a good basketball game. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm going to pull for the Wolves. But I'm going to pull for my prize pick. So I need good games from Bruce Brown and Jokic. I really don't care who wins, but we'll see. Obviously, this game's going to start, and I'm not going to see it because, again, I'm not going to. By the time I get the Peacock app loaded up and trying to find this damn game, it'll be started by that point. Phoenix is up 60-59. This game is taking extremely long, and that's one really, 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 really shitty thing about the playoffs. The amount of stoppages, fouls, commercial breaks. It is ridiculous how long these basketball games take. They take almost as long as a football game, which is inexcusable. It should never take that long for a basketball. It should never take 3 hours to play a basketball game. Yes, I do eat Chinese food. General Tso's chicken's my favorite. I like the General Tso's chicken. I like the Kung Pao chicken. I like the oh my God, what is the steak? What is the steak that they have? Why can't I? Pepper steak. I like pepper steak. I like the pea pods. I like the bourbon chicken that they have. So yeah, I like me some Chinese food. I vote Save Your Voice for the. Well, the Lakers don't play till Wednesday, so I'll be good to go. I'll be ready to go. Guess what? We have a commercial break. By the time this game's over, Minnesota Denver might be at halftime. Crazy. Jill Scott's my wife. She has no idea yet. Yeah, I'm married, so we ain't gonna worry about that. Ivana's just a fan. Ivana doesn't know she's a fan yet. Can't forget. We get the egg rolls, and I never eat them because I'm always full by the time I get to the egg roll. But I also love me some pork fried rice. That is really good. That's really good. Now, more than Chinese food, I love the hibachi. Hibachi is I love hibachi. And I go to town when I go to the hibachi place. I go to town. I always get the sweet potato tempura, chicken tempura. I like the cucumber rolls. And I always get the combo, man. I always get the filet mignon, the chicken, the shrimp, and the pork fried rice instead of the noodles. I love the hibachi, man. And of course, I got to wash it down with a Sapporo because Sapporo is really good beer. And unfortunately, my grocery store doesn't sell Sapporo anymore. Taco Master, you're the man, bro. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being a friend.
He says, while we wait for the pointless eats to finish to see who gets second, I have a poem. Stupid kids say 6-7. All dogs go to heaven. Lakers bounced and. Oh, man. Aaron, thank you, man. Close to another freaking dono train. I think we're one away from another dono train, which is incredible. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Aaron says, give salmon a chance. No, I tried salmon. It's disgusting. I have no taste for fish, bro. None. I tried it. We went to Ruth's Chris. You're not getting better salmon. My wife had salmon. She's like, try it. I tried it. It's disgusting. I have no taste for that stuff. I have no taste for any kind of fish. I like shrimp. I like clams. And like, I can want to order a whole lobster tail. But I can have some, like lobster's not awful. And like I can have a California roll that's got crab in it. That's not the worst thing either. Like I'm not going to eat a whole crab. Like I'm not going to order a thing of crab legs, but I can stomach it. But fish, no. I can't do it. Can't do it. Terminator, what up, Brandon Schutz? Mickey! Amanda, what's going on? Thank you for watching from Diananda. I want Minnesota, but I just hope it's a good game. I do like me some sushi. Beijing beef or pork fried rice. I don't know if I've ever had Beijing beef. I do love me the pork fried rice, though. That's some good stuff. Make it really salty. Throw a little soy sauce on that bitch. Or just throw hot sauce on it. I love me some hot sauce. It don't matter. Give me the hot sauce. They're doing intros here for Minnesota and Oklahoma City's now taking a 5-point lead over there. Got the triple box going on here. Nuggets and T-Wolves are warming up. Crab Rangoon, my wife gets that. Again, another thing, like, I never thought I'd like it. I remember calamari, right? We went to Delmonico's, and someone ordered calamari for, like, an appetizer. My wife's like, try it. I'm like, I ain't trying that shit. I'm like, I'm not eating that. No way. She's like, just try it. I'm like, no, I'm not trying it. She goes, come on, just, be adventurous. And I tried it. Again, it's not something I'd order, but I had it. I'm like, it's not really that bad. But it's not something I'm going to order. I'm a meat guy. Give me steak, give me chicken, give me frickin' pork, give me bacon, give me ham. Like, that's what I want. Bacon, ham, steak, chicken. That's what I want. Do I like pasta? Is bear shit in the woods? Italian, yeah. I love me some pasta. Tony, what up in the Czech Republic? He says Czech food sucks. I'll be honest, I don't even know what Czech food is. The Fish Rizzler. I'm going to take Denver. I hope Minnesota pulls it out, but I'm going to take Denver. Obviously, no Edwards and no Dante DiVincenzo. Denver's at home. Denver's facing elimination. I like the. I almost called them the Broncos. I like the Nuggets tonight. Hammer, what up, my friend? How you doing, brother?
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
Who's got that last dono for the dono train? Who's got it? We're one away. Who wants to pull the bitch out the station? I love hot sauce too, brother. I put that shit on everything. Chicken. Not steak. Steak is supposed to be steak. But chicken, I'll put it on rice. I'll put it on pork. I'll put it on my eggs. I'll put it on pizza. I love me some hot sauce. Love me some hot sauce. You can't eat crab ragoons in single digit. Well, I mean, I don't eat them anyway. If I ate that stuff, it'd be on a Saturday, on my cheat day. You know. You think the T-Wolves will win? It's possible. Denver hasn't really played well in this series, but I just feel like Denver facing elimination. I feel like they're gonna give it a go. You don't. But I ever put Dashy? Tell him. Dashy, are you still in here? I'm not eating oysters. That shit's not happening either. Chicken with hot sauce is the best. I agree. Dashy, are you still in here? Yassine said, you ever had pineapple on pizza? Dashy, tell him. There's Dashy right there. Dashy says, give me the keys. I'm driving the dono train. Thank you, brother. Terrorizing is in the house. What's going on? That always happens. We need one dono for a dono train, and then immediately two come in like that. My guy.
Time to play the game. Time to play the game.
He says, choo-choo, baby. Choo-choo. Let's drive it. Choo-choo, baby. Choo-choo. Damn, now we're right there again. R squared, thank you. Ivana, feel free to shirt. You're nuts, bro. I love it. Oh, he banked it up. Desmond Bain didn't call bank, but it's open to get 3 points on that deposit. Janice, my lady, thank you so much. She says, I feel like an engineer tonight, so I'll drive the damn train. See, they all come in together. Now we're one away again.
Thank you for being a friend.
We're one away again. Dante says, let's go T-Wolves. Let's go. I got off work a while ago drinking beer and liquor. And you're drinking cigarettes? That don't sound good. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, Dashy, tell him. He asked if I ever had pineapple on pizza. Dashy, tell him. Tell him. We don't put pineapple on pizza, bro. We don't put the pineapple on the pizza. Another commercial break, guys. We're going to make this game 6 hours long. Minnesota and Denver's obviously holding on until this one finishes, or at least as long as they can. But again, by the time I load the Peacock app, find it, get it up there, this game's going to start. So I'm not doing that. Detroit is definitely leaking oil. You know, they're leaking oil. But yeah, Dashy drove that dono train, and Terrorizing started another one. R squared got in there. Janice put the keys in the ignition. Now we just need somebody to drive it off to the station again. Hit a likey smack. We almost got 100 likes, which is awesome. I appreciate that very much. Really want this game to get started. And the game before it is just taking it's taking forever. Sherman Houston went up for Nikola Jokic. Come on, Denver Nuggets. Listen, man, show my prize picks one more time. I have Ayu Desumo getting more than 19.5 points. I have Bruce Brown more than 9.5 points, and I have Jokic. I predicted him to have a big night. I took him more than 54.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So it's got to be a big night. So I have the Joker as well. What a great block there. A minute to go in the game. Orlando leading by 6. They're looking for the dagger. Desmond Bane has it. He's going to smartly take it back outside. The clock is their friend. 50 seconds to go. 10 seconds to shoot. Bane down the lane. High off the glass. No good. Cunningham the board. Cade starts it up for the Pistons. Cade steps back for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Banchero ends up with it. Detroit's got a foul. And Banchero takes a timeout. Long game. One more. Who wants to drive that bitch? Who wants to drive the train? One more time. It's true, Kev, man. You're right. The Eastern Conference games take forever. Now we got more commercials. They really do. It's weird. It's weird that the East Coast takes longer than West Coast games. I don't know if it's because they're in prime time. Prime time is considered 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock in New York. Like, that's considered prime time. So maybe that's why, because when you have 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, most people are home on the West Coast by 5, 6 o'clock at night. So everybody's tuned in. You get a game that starts at 11 o'clock. A lot of people on the East Coast are sleeping by halftime because we got to get up and go to work in the morning. So they probably don't play as many commercials. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Less talent. That could be. That could be. 76 likes. Keep banging that thing. Minnesota and Denver are definitely holding off a little bit here. They're holding off a little bit. A little bit. Detroit Pistons. Why wasn't Orlando allowed to advance it into the front court when they took a timeout? Detroit has one more timeout, so they're going to take it at one point here. Bane is bleeding. They haven't taken him out of the game. Pistons get it into Bane. And he throws a bad pass. And a bad foul by the Magic. That's terrible. Bane turns it over. He's got a shitload of blood. I don't know how the hell. And then Jalen Suggs with a stupid foul. It was great defense. Great trap there. Bane turned it over. But then Suggs fouls him 90 feet from his own basket. Look at that blood. How is Desmond Bane out there with all that blood on his elbow? How are they not cleaning that up? He missed a free throw. He said the road to, it would have. Minnesota leads 3-0 as this early game is taking a very, 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 very long time. He missed them both. Wow. And the ball is loose and out of bounds. It belongs to Detroit. More stoppages in play. 3-2 Minnesota. Just underway there. By the time this first game ends, we'll probably be at the end of the first quarter. This game, my God, 3 hours to play. And this is not even overtime. Terrible. Detroit took their last time out. Oklahoma City leads 75-67. More stoppages in play here in this one. Unbelievable how long. Minnesota's up 6-4 early on against Denver. Pizza shop I go to had a burnt slice of pineapple and ham pizza. Says that's the only way they'll serve it. I do like burnt pizza, but I don't mind ham on my pizza, but pineapple ain't going on my pizza. I've definitely got the meat lovers pizza, which is like pepperoni, ham, and bacon. That shit's good. Yes, Knicks and Hawks game 5 tomorrow. Yeah, Detroit is struggling. Detroit is struggling. Orlando can't foul. I mean, that's the thing. Don't foul. They got lucky that Detroit bricked 2 free throws. But if you're Orlando, you don't foul here. Kish says under 106 Wolves. All right. I always want my guys and girls to win their bets. This is a very long time out again. We have games to give. Jack up 3s. Yep. Now that could be. I think Denver's winning tonight, Sherman. Let's see if Orlando can avoid a foul. They get it in bounds, turning and firing up a 3, throwing up an air ball, rebound. And it's a loose ball foul on Detroit. Orlando's in the ball. I'm telling you, man, the first quarter might be over in this other game. That's how long this game is taken. It's disgraceful that the NBA has a game that takes 3 hours. How many whistles have the officials blown in this game? You know. Yeah, I definitely, that's exactly it, Runaway Reptile. Yeah, I reek of desperation. I have 155,000 subscribers on this channel, so obviously I'm very desperate. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, that's exactly what it is. You're right on the money, bro. 93-86 Orlando up by 7. Pistons are choking it away. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. She's only been next to me for 7 years, but yeah. Orlando's up by 8. Will you just fucking put the other game on, man? They are weird. What's the thinking behind that? Well, let me tell you. I described this earlier. I've been calling Laker basketball games for 8 years, right? I'm the voice of the Lakers on YouTube. In 2019, KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, got off to a horrendous start. He was awful. We were making fun of him. We were calling him Kentavious Caldwell-Poop. He stunk. So I thought it'd be funny if I put KCP next to me. And what I started doing, every Laker game, I would give 4 celebrities. And I would let people vote on which celebrity wants to sit next to me. I have a lot of people from the Philippines that tune into my streams. They said, Bad Dog, you got to put Ivana Alawi next to you. I didn't know who that was. That's her. Every single time that I put Ivana Alawi in there to vote, she was always voted on. So I just left her there. So she's been a part of the stream since 2019. This is nothing new. But that's how she ended up there. It's just part of it. That's it. Nobody in the right mind thinks she's giving commentary, man. It's just a prop, dude. That's it. That's it. That's all it is. Brett, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. The voice of the Lakers on YouTube. Okay, you're right. You're right. I'm not. Like I said, 155,000 subscribers, been compared to Chick Hearn. You're right, bro. Definitely not. Definitely not. Robinson from way outside. No. Not close. Why is Detroit fouling? It's an 8-point game with 11 seconds, dude. Why are you fouling? Yeah, that's what the story is. Team Green, what up, brother? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Taco Master says, you don't hear her doing commentary? No, of course not. If this freaking game will ever end, I'd be able to call the damn Denver-Minnesota game. They're at a Bader mental retardation. I don't know, man. People are just miserable. That's it. That's all it is. They're just miserable people. I can't help them. God forbid you have a little fun. You know? Some people don't like fun. Some people just look to crap at things. Yeah, you're right. I'm not the voice of the Lakers. I've called more Laker games than anybody on YouTube, longer than anybody on YouTube. And like I said, only getting compared to Chick Hearn, that's not a compliment or anything. Orlando missed both free throws, by the way. Cunningham heaves up a 3. Basket's good, just bookkeeping, and yay, this one's over. Orlando takes a commanding 3-1 lead on Detroit. That is insane. Who had that? You know what the haters really don't like? I say it all the time, man. I do ignore them, but I mean, shit. I was telling them why I thought I was being nice. I was telling them why she's there. Like I said, man, some people are just dickbags, and there's nothing you can do about it. Let them go live his miserable existence elsewhere. They hate when I get donations. That's the biggest. Those people do not like that. I forgot that guy's name. There's always the guys in here says, fuck the haters, bro. They hate that. Stanley Tucci's on there. I was told I look like a young Stanley Tucci. So we have commercials. They gotta have more commercials. Even though the game is going on right now, NBC's like, fuck it. Let's throw some more commercials on there. Hit that thumbs up, subscribing the bell. Let's go. 14-8 Denver. Tom Stripping says, no, man, I wasn't even giving him hell. I was telling them why that's there. Taco Master says, change your name to Small Balls the Clown. Yeah, haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. I don't even think they're jealous. I just think they're miserable. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I ain't worried about them fucking people. I worry about the people that are in here to have a good time and enjoy the stream. That's really it. That's all I care about. You know, them people, it's once in a great while you get an asshole. It is, you can't avoid it. It's the internet. It's the internet. Jacob, what's going on? At some point I'll be able to call this game if NBC stops playing commercials. It's bad enough this game was 2 hours and 57 minutes long, and now they're like, fuck it, let's play some more commercials. Let's not go to Denver, Minnesota right away. Uduka shop the reps. I don't know why the Ayton should not have been ejected. Saint says truth bomb. It's true. It's true. I mean, listen, it is what it is. Not everybody's going to like you. I appreciate that, Marky. Thank you, brother. Not everybody's going to like you, man. You know you're not big enough. You're not big enough if you don't have people that hate on you. That's just a fact. Oh, Zahar, what up? Let's go. Hit the thumbs up, subscribing the bell. Someday we're going to have this game on here. Way too many commercials. Totally agree, Gabriel. Yay! Yay! Finally! Tariq! Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Really, really. You know, they hate that, brother. They hate it. Thank you, man.
Thank you for being a friend.
And there is the Joker with a little kiss. It's 16-11 Denver. He says, jealousy comes with relevance, brother. You know how it goes, my man. You know. You get it, Tariq. You understand. Everybody understands. Conley's going to bring it up here for the Wolves, trailing by 5. Again, no Anthony Edwards here. It's a steal by Jamal Murray. Murray going down the lane. Murray dribble it off his foot and out of bounds. The old foot trick by Jamal. And, you know, Taco Master loved that. Calvin Seaton, what up? Robert Bolenbeck, what's going on? Finishing Wolves. I hope so, too. Mike Conley with the basketball here for Minnesota, trailing by 5. Conley throws it out there to Terrence Shannon. Down the lane he goes, and Shannon scoops it up and in with a little kiss. Little scoop there. They give it out there to Christian Brown. Now to Jokic, to Jamal Murray. Murray has it over on the right wing, driving baseline against the Sumo. Throws it up and tickles the twine. Jamal Murray knocks down the mid-range jumper. 18-13 Denver by 5. Halfway gone in the first quarter. Conley into the front court here. Gobert's out there. Taco Master, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Brilly, my friend.
Thank you.
Oops, wrong thing. Here's a three in the corner by Shannon. Whoa! Look up in the sky, everybody. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a UFO. Cam Johnson gives it off to Spencer Jones, who's fouled, and will go to the line for two. Taco Master, thank you, man. Jamal Murray is a massive ass clown. Beast Grills, what up? Golson Girls, what up? Hit the thumbs up. We're 10 away from 300. Cloud House Entertainment, what up? Game 5, yes, sir. Joshua Wingo, what up? I like the Giants draft. Free throw is good. One more coming here for Jones. A lot of Joneses on the Nuggets. Spencer Jones, Tyus Jones. There's another Jones. I don't think I wrote it down because he's so far down the depth chart. Pistons are in trouble, I agree. 1913 Denver. One more coming here for Spencer Jones. Orlando has been dominating this series, I agree. Jones makes both. Denver by a touchdown as the Broncos lead the Vikings 20-13. Bones Highland with the basketball here for Minnesota. Goes around a screen by Gobert. He's double teamed. They throw it back outside to DeSumo. Down low to Naz Reid, who lost the basketball. It's another turnover. Then they throw it right back. DeSumo down the lane. Throws it out there in the corner. Shannon throws it back to DeSumo, who had a huge game, career night. Driving down the lane, throwing it out to Naz Reid. Reid to the corner for three, and another UFO. Look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a UFO. Couple of air balls out there. Murray with the basketball down low to Jokic. Way too strong down there. Yes! And the foul. Give him the hoop, the horn, the hack, the whack. The Joker will go to the line, but he old and one. Too big, too strong, especially against Naz Reid. He ain't handling that monster down there. Dire Giants fan, what up? You missed a hater, Dire Giants fan. Jokic drills a free throw. Denver up by 10. I really thought Denver would win this game. Like I said, no Edwards, no DiVincenzo. Denver at home and facing elimination. You kind of figured this would go back to Minnesota. Going up, the foul was before the shot. Bones Highland was fouled, but Minnesota will have it side of the bounds of 14 seconds to shoot. It's just bookkeeping at this point. That's what I always say at the end of the game. Checking in for the Nuggets, Bruce Brown. If you just tuned in, Bruce Brown is part of my prize picks tonight. I have Bruce Brown getting more than 9.5 points. We'll see if B squared can get it done. Reid drives, kicks to Shannon out in the corner, driving baseline, and Shannon lost the basketball. Many turnovers here for Minnesota. Oklahoma City's up 84-76. That's a very high-scoring game. 7:30 to go in the third over there. Jokic with the basketball, gives it off there to Bruce Brown. Brown with the basketball, dribbling down low to Jokic, goes up with a shot, no good. And the rebound is grabbed there by DeSumo. Dire Giants fan, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Really, my man. YouTube can't censor you, can they?
Thank you for being a friend.
There's a pull-up jump shot by DeSumo. He can't get it to go. The rebound by Jokic. He says, fuck them. YouTube is censoring me now. Are they? I didn't think YouTube could censor Super Chat. Well, I guess they can. I think you could type that by itself. Murray, short. Rebound grab by Murray. And picked up there by DeSumo. He's going to run back the other way. DeSumo outside. Reid takes a dribble, spins off the defender, goes up with the left shot, was short, battle for the rebound. Gobert chases it down. Rudy kicks it out in the corner there to Terrence Shannon. Now he's swinging back around. And a foul on Denver. Foul on Tim Hardaway Jr. We are one dono from a dono train. One dono. Oh, and a super chat. Yeah, once in a while they do that, man. I don't know why. Sometimes you can get away with it, sometimes you can't. One dono from a dono train who wants to drive the train. 7 likes over 100. That'd be 3 dono trains early on here. Here is a 3 and a Swiss cheese sandwich. Them bones, them bones. Bones Highland knocks it down. I forgot 420 to go in the first quarter. By 420 to go in the first 420 career. You know what to do. Smoke because you got him.
Smoke weed every
Strother
day.
gives it off to Jokic. Jokic with the basketball gives it off there. Here's Cam for 3. Swish cheese sandwich. Cam Johnson. DeSumo with the basket. I'm sorry, that's Bones Highland. Dribbling, lost it. Here's DeSumo for 3 and a Swiss cheese sandwich. DeSumo. Ayo! Both teams starting to knock down their shots. DeSumo with 6. He's in my picks tonight, over 19.5. Beautiful pass by Jokic underneath. And laying it up and in is Tim Hardaway Jr. It is 28-19 Denver. Reed with the basketball, trying to drive, kicks it out. Here's another 3. That one's off the mark by Bones. Rudy Gobert pushed in the back. Loose ball foul on Gobert. Jokic knocked it away from him. And we have a time onto the floor. 2:25 to go in the first quarter. Denver in control early on. They lead 28-19. I forgot 3:16 to go in the first quarter.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Hitting it like he's smacking a subby. 5 away. Albany, let's get 5 likes. 5 likes away from 100. I got rivals here. I got rivals in the chat. All right. I'm going to ask the chat. Hit the thumbs up, man. Let's get 5 more likes. Come on. One more dono. You got to be creative in the super chat. Yes, you do. One more super chat. We get a dono train. 5 likes from 100. All right, in the chat, which one's better, guys? Pepsi or Coke? Coke or Pepsi? Which one's better? Coke or Pepsi? Which one's better? Which one's better? Team Green says, smoking now. I'm with you, Dart. I don't have a preference here. I guess if I had to choose, it's probably Pepsi. But it's tough. Vanilla Coke is my favorite. Well, zero sugar vanilla Coke's my favorite. Pepsi all day over Coke. Coke. 2-1 right now. Oh, no. There's 2. Yeah, 2-1. Now it's 2-2. Now it's 3-2. A&W is good. Wow, Coca-Cola taking the lead here. Wow, Coke crushing Pepsi right now. But I'm like with Dire. I don't care. I'm a Dire Giants fan. I don't care. I like them both. Tariq says Coke. Thurston says Coke. Hit that thumbs up. Let's go. Come on. Don't forget to subscribe. We're closing in on 155,000 subscribers. Dr. Brown. I don't have a Dr. Brown up here. I don't have that one. Dr. Pepper's good, but you know what's funny, Jay? I prefer zero sugar sodas to diet sodas, but I much prefer diet Dr. Pepper over zero sugar Dr. Pepper. I mean, I'll drink diet. I'll drink diet on anything, but I prefer zero sugar. But not when it comes to Dr. Pepper. Sunkist is one of my favorites, as you know. I drink a lot of Sunkist down here. Pepsi's the clear choice, says KVL. Sprite, I don't mind Sprite, but I swear Sprite gets flat so fast. And I actually think I like 7-Up over Sprite. I don't remember the last time I had Mountain Dew. It has been a long time since I had Mountain Dew. Long time ago. No, I mean down 3-1. If you win 4-1, it's called the gentleman's sweep. Thank you for 100 likes, guys and girls. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. You do have to drink it fast. And that's also why I keep my soda warm. room temperature anyway, because I swear to God, when it goes in the refrigerator, it gets flat. I swear the carbonation goes away. Now, you can keep cans of soda in the fridge. But I swear, you have a bottle of soda in the fridge, shit goes flat. That's why I don't ever put them in the refrigerator. Aaron says, I like Bad Dog, but hating Mountain Dew and fish reminds me he's a Giants fan. Well, I didn't say I hated Mountain Dew. I just haven't had it in a long time, man. I haven't had Mountain Dew in forever. I don't mind Mountain Dew. It's not something I usually get. I drink it. It's not like I won't drink it. But fish, no, I ain't eating that shit, bro. Sorry. Not gonna convince me otherwise. Frito's good. Not gonna happen. But I don't hate Mountain Dew. Coke Zero tastes more like regular Coca-Cola. Any zero sugar, Janice. Frito's no good by Jokic. Any zero sugar soda tastes more like regular, the regular soda with the sugar. Diet has an aftertaste to it. The zero sugar doesn't. Here's Conley flipping it up, and the basket's waved off. A foul before the shot. Denver's up 29-19. And again, the big news from Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo out for the year with a torn Achilles. Oklahoma City now up 92-78 in that game. And obviously Anthony Edwards is out for weeks, they said. So he's probably done for the season. And obviously that's a massive loss to Minnesota. Minnesota with the basketball. Denver looking like Houston as they press. And here comes a turnover. It's Bruce Brown. He kicks it outside. There's a three. That one is no good. Gobert the board. Gives it off here to Mike Conley. Conley with the basketball, trailing by 10. Double team by Strother and Jokic. Now Strother picks him up. Conley flips it up and lays it in as he tickles the twine. Mike Conley from the restricted area line cuts it to 29-21. 90 seconds ago here in the first quarter. Jokic gives it off to Brown. Brown gives it back outside here to Cam Johnson. And Jokic flips it up. No good. Gobert the board. Quick outlet here. Ooh, that's a foul by Bruce Brown as he ripped Bones Highland with a clothesline. And it looked like Minnesota had a foul to give. Cocaine. Well, supposedly that's what they put in Coca-Cola years ago. Alex, what's going on? Shaves face. I see what you did there. There's a kick out. Naz Reid open three. Swish! Cheese sandwich. You know Naz is illmatic. Jokic in the basketball for Denver. Throws it out. Hardaway for three. Swish. Cheese sandwich. Timber. Calvin, man, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Really, my man. That shot is good by Conley again. 32-26. No soda for me. Kidney. Oh, sorry to hear that, brother. That sucks. Yeah, that could be a I forgot all about that, Dire Giants fan. Thank you. That is the dono train, baby. Jokic for three. No good. Rebound grab there by Kyle Anderson. And Slow-Mo brings it up. Slow-Mo into the lane. Around Jokic. Throws a bad pass. Jokic picks it off. Jokic out to Bruce Brown. Brown then the lane all the way to the rack. Little kiss. That's perfect for my prize picks. Brown scores. Jokic with an assist. Thank you, man. All aboard the dono train. Reed throws it out to Anderson. Back outside. Highland for three. Swish cheese sandwich.
Choo-choo, baby. Choo-choo.
Denver by a nickel, 34-29. Minnesota is showing good perseverance. It is Ivana. Yes, it is. I love how people know who Ivana is. It is Ivana. She's my co-host. She's been my co-host for 7 years now. We love Ivana. Jokic gives it off. Here's a three for Hardaway. That's no good. That is the end of the first quarter with the score. The Nuggets trying to stave off elimination. Denver 34, Minnesota 29. All right, let's take a look at my prize picks after quarter number 1. Let's see where we're at. You take a look at these. Big shout out to PrizePicks. If you're not part of PrizePicks, well, check it out, guys and girls. Use the link in the description. Enter the promo code HMA when you sign up at PrizePicks. You get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 in lineups. It's very easy to use. All you got to do is pick more or less than some player stats, lock in your lineup. It's really easy to do. You follow your favorite players, or I'm sorry, your favorite people. Track their wins and losses on there as well. It's a lot of fun. So we have this Sumo getting. Let me go back here. We have the Sumo getting more than 19.5. And right now he has 6. Bruce Brown more than 9.5. He has 2. Jokic more than 54.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He has 17. So we're on pace. We're on pace at this point to hit those. So let's see if we do. Big shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring. I like drinking root beer with some good Arby's. I haven't had Arby's in a minute, bro. I have not had Arby's in a minute. I mean, I don't remember the last time I had Arby's. I don't even know if we have an Arby's around me. Maybe like in a food court at the mall. I haven't had Arby's in a minute. Been a while. But who doesn't love the Arby's roast beef with cheese? Man, that's amazing. Evan, what up, brother? Oh, I love me some A&W root beer, brother. Don't get it twisted. I definitely drink the only thing I don't like about root beer is it's not caffeinated, and I'm addicted to caffeine. Like if I don't get enough caffeine in my system, I get a headache. So it's a lot of coffee and soda for me. I drink a lot of water at the gym, but any other time, I really don't drink anything else. I drink milk. I drink almond milk. Other than that, I don't drink like iced tea. I used to drink unsweetened iced tea. I don't know why I don't do it anymore. I drink beer too. I mean, don't get me wrong. Your boy Baddog enjoys a beer, especially when we have bathtub beer night here on the weekends. As you well know, my chat gets me fucked up on weekends. What do we have anyway? Well, I don't know what the Lakers are doing. So I don't know what Friday or Saturday stream we're doing here. Yeah, I like A&W 0. If a super chat, yes, you can delete it. Yep, I've deleted super chats. Yep, I have definitely done that. It's extremely rare. But I remember somebody, saying some racist bullshit, and I took it off. So you can, yes, you can. It's happened like once or twice where I'm like, what are you doing? People that donate to insult me, shit, that's the biggest compliment you can have. You're paying me to insult me. That's a great compliment. So I don't mind that. But one guy said some racist crap, and I'm like, I'm not putting up with that shit. It was like $50, and I was like, no, we're not dealing with that shit. Not happening. Here's a 3, and that's not going to count. It's a turnover for Denver. Just underway in the second quarter. 34-29, Denver with the lead. True, Calvin, especially me, because I do these late night streams. I get 5 hours of sleep, and then I got to go to work in the morning, and I come home and I go to the gym and I eat and I hang out, and then I come down here and I'm streaming at 1:30 in the morning, and I get, like I said, 4.5, 5 hours of sleep. It's tough. So I literally need the caffeine to live this schedule that I keep. It's brutal, Randall's at the free throw line for Minnesota. We're just underway in the second quarter. Denver trying to force Game 6 back in Minnesota. Minnesota trying to advance to take on the winner of Portland, San Antonio. Free throw is good. Timberwolves under 106. Well, that ain't looking good right now. We have a high-scoring game so far. Randall makes them both. 34-31, Denver by 3. Here comes Jamal Murray up into the front court. Valanciunas is checked in here for Denver. He has the ball now, gives it back off to Jamal Murray. Murray gives it off there to Tyus Jones, who's checked in. Now back to Valanciunas. Valanciunas against Randall, driving, and that's an offensive foul. Good defense there by Julius. Dire Giants fans got to enjoy that beard by Valanciunas, because Dire Giants fan has a kick-ass beard. That's a good beard right there. Randall with the basketball here for Minnesota. Double teamed and gives it off to Slow-Mo, who goes up and he tickles the twine. Slow-Mo Kyle Anderson knocking it down. Minnesota trails by 1 as they fought back into this game. We have a foul on DeSumo. It's 34-33. It'll be Denver basketball out side of the bounds. Yep, I see that right at the top. That's a high-scoring game, man. It's 3 minutes to go in the third. It's 99-91. Jones for 3. That's off the rim. No good. The rebound by Slow-Mo. And here comes the Jaden McDaniels back the other way. Throws it out to Kyle Anderson. Anderson looking for Randall. Gets to him on the elbow. Back to Kyle Anderson. The give and go. They kick it out. Good ball movement here. McDaniels bobbled the pass. Picked off here by Tyus Jones. He lays it in with a little kiss. Tyus Jones grabs the ball. He goes coast to coast. Slap a little butter on the toast. Denver leads by 3. And we have an illegal screen set there by Minnesota. Turnover Denver. Tyus Jones making his presence felt. The pesky defense. So it contains cocaine with a narcotic removed. I have to drink more Coca-Cola. Loop-de-loop, what up? Yeah, you and me both, brother. You and me both. Antone Wong, what up? That shot's no good. Goaltending's... Nope, I'm sorry. It's a loose ball foul on Denver. It's not a problem for you anyway, bro. Your beard kicks ass. Kicks ass. I'll trade with you, dude. I hate shaving, but I have to shave because for work I do. Reed for 3. No, rebound grab there by the Nuggets. Back to come the other way. Jamal Murray with the basketball. Murray throws it outside there to Jones. Cross-court pass here to Spencer Jones. Back to Spencer. Down low to Valanciunas. Spinning and a foul. Sorry, I think they called a travel. And Spencer Jones was on the deck. Got hit right in the tit. And a lot of sloppy play here at the beginning of the second quarter. Minnesota will bring it up with DeSumo, who had a monster game the other night. Naz Reid with the basketball. Gives it off to Randall, now back to Reid. Reid driving down the lane, goes over to the left, and he tickles the twine. Good drive there by Naz, who continues to be illmatic. And if you know, you know. It's 36-35. If you're into hip-hop at all, you know what I'm talking about when I say Nas is illmatic. Jones pulls up, no good. Nas with a board. And a bad pass. Bruce Brown picks it off, then waits for help. Gives it back off there to Jamal Murray, out to Brown. Brown with a jab step, throws it back to Jamal. Down low he goes to Valanciunas. The bad pass, but a foul. It's on Randall. And it will be Denver basketball side of the bounds. 9:06 to go in the second quarter. The Nuggets lead by 1. Definitely an easier road for the Knicks if the Pistons are out. I agree. Eric Boy, what up? Which says, I love to see Denver season end tonight. It just might. Murray with the basketball. Jamal. Picked up by Anderson. Drives with the right hand. Steps back baseline. And he tickles the twine. Jamal Murray. With a nice fadeaway J along the baseline. Oklahoma City up by 10 on Phoenix with 80 seconds to go in the third over there. Denver with a 3-point lead here. Murray has 10 points and 3 assists. Here's Julius Randle. Pulls up from deep. No. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Kyle Anderson. Anderson traveled, got away with it. Gives it off to Randle underneath. Randle's fouled. And Julius will hit the stripe for 2. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. Appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. A little bonus basketball for y'all. A little bonus b-ball. I love Arvell Reese, dude. Free throw is good. The Giants had a good draft. I just hope it pans out in the field. What am I coming here for the former Knick, the former Laker, Julius Randle. That's how long ago I started doing Laker basketball games. Julius Randle was a Laker when I started doing Lakers. So was Jordan Clarkson and Lonzo Ball. Free throws are good. That's how long it's been that I've been doing the Lakers. And Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram was there too. Here is Valanciunas going up, and he lays it in with a little kiss by Valanciunas. Valanciun kiss. 40-37. DeSumo with the basketball. Steps back for three. No. Rebound by Jamal Murray running up into the front court for the Nugs. Kicking it out there in the corner to Bruce Brown. Why ain't you shooting, Bruce? I need you. Need you to score some points, brother. Now he pulls up with a shot, and he can't get it to go. The battle for the rebound, batted off the backboard. DeSumo picks it up. Quick outlet to McDaniels. Bad pass. Jamal Murray picks up. Boy, Minnesota looking like the Lakers. There's so many turnovers. Kick it out to Brown. That's a two, and it's no good. Put back by Valanciunas with a big two-handed boom! Shakalaka. And it is 42-37, Denver by 5. 104-97, Oklahoma City up with a minute to go in the third. DeSumo out to Naz Reid. Reid into Valanciunas, now double teamed by Bruce Brown. Throws a wild pass. Randall ends up at the top of the circle. Picked up by Spencer Jones. They kick it out to Reid in the corner for three. Swish cheese sandwich again. Naz Illmatic. I always like Naz Reid, man. He's a really good bench player. Can knock down the three. Plays defense. Can rebound. He's a good guy. Good depth piece. Valanciunas banging Randall in the paint. Using his size. Goes up. Bullies Randall and tickles the twine. Randall tried to draw the foul. The officials say, get out of here with that flopping bullshit. Valanciunas with 6 off the bench. Nice pass down low. McDaniels with a two-handed boom! Shakalaka. Beautiful look there by slow-mo. Kyle Anderson. We have a time on the floor. 6:34 to go in the second. Denver 44, Minnesota 42. Hey to Leggy, Smacky to Subby. Little Rico, baby. What up, Alex Williams? What's going on? Appreciate y'all being here. Mikey-o. What up? Let's go. Minnesota, a lot of turnovers, Rico. You're right. Tons of turnovers early on. That was a flop, Taco Master. They don't. You know they never call. Taco Master, have they called a technical foul on any flop? I feel like they haven't called a technical foul on anybody flopping. You know. I don't feel like they call that. I don't feel like they call it. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. La Playa awaits. Yanks won 4-2. We'll take it. 19-10 for the Yanks. Max Fried, another gem. Judge was 3 for 3 tonight. Rice with another bomb. Jazz is starting to hit a little bit here. Jason Dominguez played tonight. Grisham sucks. 165 average. My God, $22 million for Trent Grisham. Oh, did he? God, I really don't. They called a technical foul on LeBron. I can't imagine them doing that. BX created hip hop. I'm here with the best play-by-play on YouTube. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Henry, thank you, man. He says, you the best. Brother, how can I be the best and you the best? 44-42, Denver. Hit that thumbs up. Many ain't scared. No, they're not. They're not. They are not. Kobe, Rockets, Yao Ming era. That was a long time ago. Thank you, Evan, but how can I be the best when you're the best? That's the question. How can I be the fucking best when you're the best? Michael, my friend, what's going on, brother? Good to have you back in the chat. Thank you for the donation. A $1. Boom, shakalaka. Thank you for donating. Appreciate you supporting the channel from north of the border. Much appreciated, my friend. Good to have you back. Good to have you back. Good to have you back. Let's go. Ozara says T-Wolves. T-Wolves! I don't know what that... Taco Master, what does that even mean? Who is this girl? She has absolutely perfect teeth. Okay, yeah. Okay, listen, man. I said that whoever won that play-in game between the Suns and the Warriors, I said they'd be lucky to get one game from Oklahoma City. Not that the Suns are bad, but Oklahoma City's that good. And we have a turnover right away. Bruce Brown with the loose ball foul. Yes, YouTube takes 30%. Depending on how you pay, sometimes, like if you use Apple, they take some more. Flip-up shot, no good. Rebound by Jokic, who's checked back in. So, again, I'm thankful for anybody that donates. I'm never going to tell anybody how to donate, and that ball was kicked by Gobert. But if you want to make sure that I get more of it, it's better to donate through YouTube than like on your iPhone. Like anything that's a 99 cent thing, like $4.99, they take more from that because Apple takes it, not YouTube. So that's one thing I found out. Jokic for 3, that one's no good. The rebound there by McDaniels gives it out to Bones Highland. But again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm thankful anybody donates to this channel. They give it off there to Randall. Randall backing down the defenders, spins, gets him to commit, and wow, they didn't call a foul. Here comes Jones the other way, and Cam Johnson runs it back up, gives it down low here to Bruce Brown, who throws it back out to Tyus Jones. Jones to Jokic. Jokic with the basketball. Jokic looking for somebody, kicks it out there in the corner for 3, and a swish! Cheese sandwich, that's Spencer Jones. Keeping up with the Joneses. Tyus and Spencer doing their thing tonight. Here's McDaniels going up, and that rimmed out on the rebound by the Joker. And the big fella takes it up, gives it off to Brown. Brown down the lane. Oh! Bruce Brown goes up with a big right-handed rim rocker. Bruce Brown send it in. Denver up by 7 again. Here is Gobert giving it back off to Bones. Highland down the lane, and he lost it out of bounds. Bones Highland out of control. I like when Jokic assists to Bruce Brown. That helps my prize picks. PayPal is better. That's true. PayPal is the best. But again, I don't ever put that out there because I don't want people to feel like they have to. But yeah, PayPal's obviously, but PayPal takes 3%. Jokic with the basketball. Jokic down the lane. Jokic spinning, going up and tickles the twine. He just used and abused Rudy Gobert. 9-point Denver lead. 4:20 to go in the first half, everybody. 4:20 to go in the quarter. 4:20 crew. You know what to do. Smoke them because you got them.
Smoke weed every day.
Gobert left it short. Rebound here by Jokic. The Joker running up. Gives it off there to Brown. And Brown lost it out of bounds. Doesn't argue. We all collect and send a money grant to Baddog. Yeah, I jokingly told my wife, I said, I'm going to start a GoFundMe, and I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say this is for my watch habit. We're going to start a GoFundMe. I wouldn't even know how to do that. Nice play there by Julius Randle getting inside and laying it in at the front of the rim. Denver comes back the other way. It is Jokic. Down the lane, Jokic finding Jones, who goes up with a little kiss. That's Spencer Jones. Again, keeping up with the Joneses. It's 53-44. Jokic almost stole it away. He knocked it out of bounds, said that was off of Randle. Jokic is telling him to challenge it. I don't think he's going to get his wish. DeSumo is going to throw it in there to Rudy Gobert at the top of the circle. Do nothing with him there. Takes a couple dribbles. Trying to find somebody to bail him out here. They give it off to Bones Highland. Highland down the lane out to DeSumo. DeSumo out to Bones for three and a swish. Cheese! Savage, take the high road. Bones Highland, rather. Leaving them high and dry. 53-47, 3:16 to go in the first half.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
I have Google Pay, so mine doesn't go through Apple. See, that's perfect. Again, man, it's the whole thing is weird, the way it works. DeSumo will go to the bench. I had him going more than 19.5 points. He only has 6. You got to pick it up for me a little bit. Murray for three. Short board by Gobert to Julius Randle. Randle with the basketball around a screen. Minnesota trailing by a half dozen. Back outside Bones Highland. Highland has it over on the right wing. Picked up by Spencer Jones. Trying to drive. Kicks it out to Randle. 4 to shoot. Randle picked up by Brown. Goes up over Brown and he can't get the shot to go. Rebound loose on the floor. Picked up by Jaden McDaniels. Gets it off to Conley. Now back to Randle. Randle outside. McDaniel wide open. 3. That shot short. Rebound is snatched out of the air by Spencer Jones. Going to give it off there to Jamal Murray. Murray brings it into the front court. And an offensive foul on Christian Brown. That's another turnover for Denver. Yeah, trust me, Calvin, we have a time on the floor, 2:15 to go in the second quarter. Denver 53, Minnesota 47. You get taxed every which way but loose. You're always getting taxed, baby. The tax man gets theirs. The tax man gets theirs. The tax man always gets theirs. Appreciate y'all being here, guys, girls. Like I said, a little bonus action tonight. So hopefully if you're new, you subscribe and come back for future streams. The Buffalo Wild Wing commercials are really stupid. Bottomless apps. I remember when TGIF used to do that. There's no more TGIFs. $4-liter? No, it's only a 2-liter Pepsi. I don't even think they make 3 liters. Do they make 3-liter sodas anymore? Hey Trey, thank you for being here, brother. Appreciate it. He says I'm new here. Appreciate it, man. Do they don't make 3-liter sodas anymore, do they? Remember they used to have the 3-liter soda way back in the day? I'm pretty sure they don't make 3-liter sodas anymore. Oh, that was an 80s or a 90s thing. I don't remember. I do remember 3-liter sodas, though. Thank you, Calvin. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, brother. Maybe they do still have them. Oh, they were introduced in the mid-1980s. Okay, so I was right. It was an 80s thing. Bottles were unwieldy, heavy to pour, and too tall for many refrigerators. The soda would often go flat before the consumer finished it. They haven't met me. I could have pounded a 3-liter soda during the stream. That's what it was. They're mostly discontinued to low demand, storage difficulties, and rapid carbonation loss. While rare, they're still occasionally found in select Dollar Tree or some grocery outlets. So it was an 80s thing. I was right. Long time ago. Crystal Clear Pepsi, I remember that. I remember the, was it the new Coke? That shit was gross. We have the new Coke. That didn't last long. Coca-Cola Classic, new Coke. Walmart has 3 liters. I remember the last time I saw one of those. I gotta admit, I dropped this iPhone 11 about 1,100 times. It's still computing. iPhone 11, bro. That's exactly what I got. iPhone 11. That's exactly what I have right here. It's an iPhone 11. And that bad boy still works like you wouldn't believe. That's exactly what I have, an iPhone 11, man. It's exactly my phone. Denver leads by 6. Minnesota with a basketball. Oklahoma City's up by 10 over there. With 9:45 to go in the fourth. Looking for the sweep. Conley to Gobert. Gobert kicks it out. Nice ball fake there. Down the lane goes McDaniels, and he banks it home with a little kiss. It's 53-49. Jamal Murray brings it across the timeline for Denver. Murray over to the right wing, give it off there to Jokic, and Jokic tried to feed Brown underneath. It was knocked out of bounds by Conley. It'll belong to the Nuggets. The inbound to Brown. Brown gives it off to Cam Johnson. Beautiful move by Cam as he scoops it up and in with a little kiss. Little scoop. There it is. 55-49. Denver by 6. Conley with the ball over on the right corner. Now brings it over to the right wing. Gives it off to Naz Reid. Reid gives it back to DeSumo. That's Bones Highland for 3. That's way off the mark. The rebound grab by Spencer Jones. Gives it off here to the big fella. The Joker back to Cam Johnson. Johnson driving, thriving to the rack again. Scoops it up with just a little kiss. The scoop, there it is. Back to back. It's like Tostitos scoops. Get the man some salsa. 57-49. Shot no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Ball goes back to Denver. Portland, San Antonio. Boston trying to close out Philly. San Antonio trying to close out Boston. Knicks and Hawks 2 apiece. Knicks looking to take a 3-2 advantage and protect their home court. Murray inbounds at a big fella. And here comes Murray now as Jokic stands back there. Murray across the half-court line. Picked up by Jaden McDaniels 40 seconds ago here in the half. Here is Murray driving. Now picks up the dribble. Throws it back outside to Tim Hardaway. Out to Jokic. Throws it up. Shot no good. Can't get his own rebound. Grabbed there by Conley. Conley gives it off to Naz Reid. Reid with the basketball. Now back to Conley. 5-second differential between the big clock and the small clock. 57-49. Denver by 8. Conley gives it off there to Jaden McDaniel. Around the screen. Pulls up in the right elbow. And he tickles the twine. Jaden McDaniels cuts it to a half-dozen lead. Denver will hold for a final shot. That was almost a backcourt violation by Jokic, but he gives it off there to Cam Johnson. Sets the screen. Throws it out. Jokic at the buzzer for 3. A swish. Cheese sandwich to Joker. Ripping the cords on the triple. That is the end of the first half. Denver closes with a run. They lead 60-51 as we go into the locker room. Hitty the likey and smacky the subby. Let's go. The sound of my voice is handsome. Thank you. I have a face for radio and I have a voice to match. That's the way we go. Hit that thumbs up. Let's go, baby. All right. Let me give you guys, girls, the statistics here in the first First half of basketball, my prize picks are struggling, man. They're struggling. Arizona, Armor Palmer. I do like that one. I like that one myself. Rich, I do remember Zima. Yep, that was definitely a 90s thing. I remember Zima very well. And truth be told, I definitely had some Zimas in my day. Not my go-to, but I definitely had them. I was more at the time. Mike's Hard Lemonade was also really popular. I don't know if they even make that anymore. Do they make Mike's Hard Lemonade? Do you guys remember Mike's Hard Lemonade? And then they came out with hard cider after like Mike's Hard Lemonade. But let me give you the stats. For Minnesota, Julius Randle leading the way, 4 out of 8 from the field, 2 out of 4 from downtown, 14 points, 2 boards, 3 assists. Jaden McDaniels, 3 out of 6 in the field, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Rudy Gobert, 0 for 1, he didn't score, he had 7 rebounds. Mike Conley, 2 out of 3, 4 points, 4 assists. Io DeSumo, back to earth tonight, just 2 out of 5 from the field. Not enough shots for him. Both of those field goals were threes. He has 6 points and 3 assists. Off the bench, Kyle Anderson, 1 out of 1, 2 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. Naz Reid, 3 out of 6 with a couple of threes, 8 points, 3 boards. Terrence Shannon's 1 out of 3, 2 points. Bones Highland, 3 for 5. All of that is from beyond the arc. He has 9 points and an assist. Minnesota, 19 of 38, 50%. 9 out of 19 from downtown, 47%. They out-rebounded Denver, 19 to 15. For the Nuggets, Cam Johnson, a good half. 5 for 7, 1 of 3 from downtown, 11 points, 2 boards. Spencer Jones is 3 for 5 with a 3, 9 points, 3 rebounds. Nikola Jokic already has a double-double. He's 5 for 10, 1 out of 3 from downtown. He has 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists. Jamal Murray's 4 for 7, 1 out of 4 from downtown, 10 points, 4 assists. Christian Brown is 0 for 2. He didn't score. He had 2 boards and 2 assists. Denver bench contributing. Valanciunas, 3 for 3, 6 points and a rebound. Tim Hardaway Jr., 2 out of 3 with a 3, 5 points. Tyus Jones, 1 for 2, 2 points. Bruce Brown, 2 out of 4, 4 points for him. Julian Strother played 4 minutes, just got his cardio when he has no stats. Denver shot 25 of 43, 58%. 5 for 16 from downtown, 31%. Team stats look like this. In the free throw line, not a lot of free throws in this game, unlike the first game, where there was a million of them. Minnesota 4 for 4, Denver 5 for 6. Big part of this game, the reason Denver is leading, Minnesota's turned the ball over 14 times in this one. It's led to 14 Denver points. Denver's turned it over 8 times, leading to 12 Minnesota points. Denver leads on the fast break 10-0. Denver dominating in the paint 32-14. Minnesota led by 3. They led 5% of the way. Denver's led by as many as 10. They've pretty much led throughout 94% of the way they've led. They lead by 9 at the halftime, looking to stave off elimination. They lead 60-51. Ecto Cooler. I remember that. I remember the Ecto Cooler High C. I remember that. I remember that one. All right, I read the stats. I'm going to go potty really quick. Ivana's going to keep it coming. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I'll be right back. Okay, I need to sumo and Bruce Brown to get me some damn points. Ceramic Section says, go Nugs. They're playing well right now. They're playing well. Vazen says Denver's going home. Well, Minnesota's going to have the big half if Denver is going home. Let's go. Sobe. God, you guys are bringing back the old nostalgia here with the Ecto Cooler, the Sobe, the Zima. Let's go. Let's go. Evan says, hit the subscribe button, hit the like. Yeah, it's free. It doesn't cost anything to do either one of those. Costs nothing to do either one. It costs nothing to do either one. Appreciate you all tuning in. We got a little bonus basketball tonight, and obviously we'll be back for the Lakers on Wednesday. Imagine that. Lakers on Wednesday. When the hell do they play? How late is that game? I would imagine it'll be later. 10 o'clock. So I'll be live 9:30 New York, 6:30 LA, 9:30 Thursday morning in the Philippines. Lakers Rockets game 5. Hopefully the Lakers can take care of business in that one. Alika Loka, how can I be the best? You the best. Patriot Politics Research. Who's the babe? Go Jokic. This is the lovely Ivana Lowy. She has been my co-host for 7 years now. But thank you for watching Patriot Politics. Appreciate you, brother. I do think Denver's going to win. That was my pick. I had Jokic in my prize picks as well. He's looking good, but Bruce Brown and the Sumo got to get going here. Aftershock, says Davin Broadhead. Oh, God, don't remind me. I had a lot of rough nights, and I was a young man, 18, 19, 20, getting drunk on Aftershock. Disgusting. Not as disgusting as Avalanche, which was its sister. Aftershock was cinnamon. I remember that was a cinnamon drink, and Avalanche was mint. I remember them well. Yeah, I had a lot. Well, listen, I earned my nickname, right? There's a reason they call me Bad Dog, and a lot of partying. But Avalanche and Aftershock. I preferred Aftershock to Goldschlager. I didn't drink the Goldschlager. Ugh. I don't know how the hell anybody drink. I look back at it, and when you're 20 years old, you drink candy liquor, you drink schnapps, you drink Aftershock, you drink that shit. And now I sit there and think, how the hell can anybody drink it? I mean, we all know on Bathtub Beer Night, you see what happens. Like, people donate, $50, and I have to take a shot. And you see, I can't even drink it without, like, coughing. I don't know how the hell I used to drink liquor. I don't know how the hell I could do that. It's rough. Yeah, the Goldschlager. Everybody remembers Goldschlager. I still love the High C Orange drink. Still love it. I never drank Mad Dog 2020. Back in the day, like, I'll tell you some of the cheap ones. Big Bear was a big one. I'd go get the malt liquor. I mean, they were cheap. You could get a 40 of Big Bear for 99 cents. You could get a 40 of St. Ides for 99 cents. You could get a 40 of Old English for 99 cents. $1.19. We'd run to the corner store. They never ID'd you. You're 18 years old. You're going into a corner store. They didn't care. They didn't care. She go to the bar when you're 19. They didn't ID back in 1994. They didn't care. My favorite sport to live stream, I always love calling baseball games. It's the least viewed thing I do, but I like calling because it's just very relaxing to me. Baseball's a very relaxing sport. It's I love them all. Like, I love calling football. They're all different pace. Football is totally different than basketball. Basketball is totally different than baseball. But I think playoff baseball is I love calling playoff baseball for the Yankees. But I love them all in different ways. I love basketball. I feel like when I started doing basketball games, when I first started, I had my rhythm was off. I had a hard time calling it. I really didn't know how to call a basketball game. And the more I did it, the more I kind of found my style and I ran with it. And I think I do a really good job with it, honestly. I think I do a really good job of baseball. I think my baseball play-by-play is on point. But, I do love calling basketball games without question. So, I never had Steel Reserve or High Gravity. Again, I don't remember those. I don't remember Mickey's grenade bottles either. Baseball's so boring. It's not boring to me, though. It is boring to a lot of people because it's slow-paced. But my first love is baseball. It always has been. So, I just always loved it. I just love everything about it. I love... A lot of it's nostalgia, for being honest. But I love that it's played in the summer. I love the weather in the summer. I always loved going to the ballpark and walking through that tunnel, seeing the green grass, hearing the crack of the bat, smelling the hot dogs and the peanuts and drinking a cold beer and just sitting back, enjoying the summer breeze, the beautiful weather, and watching the Yankees. It was always good to me, man. Listen, man, I like going to Giants games too, but I would go to some Giants games when I was a kid. It was freezing my ass off, man. I couldn't feel my feet. Some of them were... You go down... the winter is terrible, and you get down there, and you get the wind blowing off, the cold air blowing off the Hudson River. It's brutal. At least I went when I was a kid. The Giants are good. They won a lot of games I went to. They didn't lose. Of course, they could never beat Philadelphia. Even back then, they couldn't beat Philadelphia. How my Giants do in the draft? I thought they did well, but we'll see. I like their picks, but we don't know till they play. But I like what they did. We'll see. We'll see, man. Afford a better... Yeah, as I get older, I was able to afford a better drink. Leaving MetLife... It depends, though. Like, we've gotten out of there pretty quick when we went a couple of times. Like, the last time, of course, we left early. I'm not going to lie. We left... When they played the Niners, we probably left with 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I think the Giants are down 24-6, and we're like, let's just beat the traffic. And let's face it, I was hammered anyway. My boy Adams brought me some Henny Coladas, and I was getting ripped off the Hennessy. I got hammered. At 10 o'clock in the morning, I was down there with Entertainer and B-Rog, and I was getting crushed with my guy DWG and my man Adams. Just drinking too much. But that's what it's all about. Yeah, can't show the game, man. YouTube doesn't allow it. So everybody's calling the game, but I feel like I do a pretty good job at this. It's halftime anyway. Nothing's going on right now. Nothing's going on. Joe Shane? I don't know. I think the Giants did okay. I like their picks. We'll see if they pan out, but I like what they did. I especially like their first three picks. I love Arvell Reese. Maui Noah is going to really help our offensive line. We really needed a press cover corner, and Colton Hood is a really good press cover corner, a lot of physicality. You look at what Harbaugh and Shane did, they really went physical. Maui Noah is a road grader. Arvell Reese is a killer. I like their picks. Well, again, I like Evan Neal, and we all know he's terrible, so you never know. Alabama versus Penn State in the Sugar Bowl. Alabama won championship, 14-7. I've been hooked ever since. Yeah, Greg, it happens. First game I ever went to that I remember was Lou Piniello's last game in 1984. Mattingly, was winning the batting title in 84. He was battling it out with Winfield. The Yankees weren't very good in 84. But I went to a lot of games, and then I really fell in love with the Yankees in 1985. That was really when I fell in love with them. They had a massive run at the end of August, early September. They got really close to overtaking Toronto. Mattingly won the MVP. I just totally fell in love, and I've been hooked ever since. All right, we're back to action, guys. We begin the third quarter. Christian Brown will bring it up here. Oklahoma City's up by 12. They're going to sweep Phoenix. Under 4 minutes to go in that game, Jokic gives it back to Jamal Murray. Murray around Randall off the glass with a little kiss, and Denver opens up an 11-point lead, their largest of the night. Conley into the front court for the Doggies. Going to give it all there to Randall. Now back outside to Conley. Conley driving baseline out to McDaniels. McDaniels back to Randall. Fakes the three. Drives. Good ball fake. Goes up to the left. Left it way short. Got his own rebound. Goes up. Gets fouled. And Randall will go to the line for two. So he couldn't get the basket, but his perseverance pays off as he grabs the board and goes to the stripe. 11:20 to go in the third. We're just underway. Minnesota trying to close out Denver. Denver wants to force a Game 6 back in Minnesota. What up, Enoch? What's going on? It'd definitely be good to tailgate, man. Free throw by Randall is no good. How old am I? Yeah, Dyer Johnson's right. It'd be 51 in July. Fucking old. I'm an old fuck, bro. Half a century old. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. It's better than not getting old. 1 out of 2. Well, yeah, 51. Almost 51. 62-52, Denver by 10. They give it off there to Jokic over on the right wing. Jokic takes a couple of dribbles to the left, goes around a screen, throws it out to Murray. Murray fakes, drives, takes from 18, and off the side of the rim, rebound Julius Randle. Randle gives it off to DeSumo. Faking down the lane, sidestep, goes up high at the glass. What a move by DeSumo. High at the glass, a little kiss. Cuts it to 8. Murray gives it down low to the Joker. Jokic against Gobert. Jokic down in the low post, banging. And kicks it back outside there to Murray. Murray around the Jokic screen. Murray pulls up right elbow. Strong rebound. Knocked it out of bounds. Last touch by Mike Conley. It'll belong to the Nuggies. 62-54. The Nuggies. You know, that reminds me. I don't know how many of you remember Isles girl, whatever her name was, Kim, Isles fan. I wonder whatever happened to her. She doesn't stream anymore. She used to stream Islanders games all the time. She was a big Nuggets fan. I wonder whatever happened to her. I think her name was Isles fan 3, and Jokic was fouled. And Jokic will go to the line for 2. Foul on Gobert. Clean frame it up. Jordan slams. What's going on? Is me or Jamal Murray playing poorly in the series? Ask, Patriot, ask Taco Master. He hates Jamal Murray. But he does. It's not you, brother. Free throw by Jokic, and he misses. One more coming here for the Joker. Kentucky Derby on Saturday. First time I put money in my OTB account. Free throw good. 1 out of 2 for Jokic. Peter, thank you for supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you. Thoughts of McDaniels running up the score last game. I didn't understand why Minnesota was doing that. I was like, don't give Denver any added motivation. Beautiful move by Conley. Couldn't finish. Rebound by the Joker. Jokic to Murray. Down the lane. Kicking it out. Open 3 for Jones. Swishy! Sandwich keeping up with the Joneses. It is Spencer Jones in the right corner with a side pocket triple, and there is almost a steal. The ball goes out of bounds. Good hustle by Jones, but he could not save it. It'll be Minnesota ball. Oklahoma City up by 14. Phoenix's season will come to an end. That shouldn't shock anybody. Again, no knock on the Suns, but you're not beating Oklahoma City. The only team I think that can knock them out in the West is San Antonio. San Antonio win tonight, by the way. They were winning. Or they don't play tonight. Did they play tonight? No, they didn't play tonight. Here is McDaniel going up, and no good. The rebound by Jokic. Out to Cam Johnson. Down the lane goes Cam, leaves it off for Christian Brown, throws it back outside. Here's Jones for three again! A swish! Cheese sandwich, keeping up with the Joneses. Spencer Jones drills a long-range triple, and Denver has their largest lead of the night. They're up 69-54. Timeout, doggies. Yeah, Denver has led most of the way. Rosalito Esteban says Lakers in 5. I hope so. Jamal Murray can't be consistent through 2 quarters, let alone a series, says Taco Master. Indeedy. Almost 150 likes. Keep it up. Let's go in the chat. But, yeah, man. Kiwi did likey and smacky the sub. Indeed. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Indeed. Yes, indeed. My prize picks, not good, man. Jokic is doing his thing. But I got nothing from the sumo tonight. I know Bruce Brown comes off the bench, so. But, yeah, Jokic has 33. I could take an early payout, but I'd take a loss. We're not doing that. The sumo has 8. I'm not taking an early payout. We're not doing that. Not doing that. Brown only needs 6 points. I think Bruce Brown can get me 6 points. Just needs a couple threes. Yeah, we need definitely co-bullies. We need Io to step it up. I agree. Peter Lee. I didn't like that he did that. Anthony Edwards, it says he's out weeks with this knee injury, so I'm guessing he's done. Maybe if they get to the Western Conference Finals, he can come back. It just said he's going to be out a few weeks. I don't really know what that means. So I'm not sure. Not sure what we got. You know. No. Yeah, boy. Yeah, Alex, but, I mean, the game is over. He didn't need to lay it up. I guess that's the way you do it. Just run out the clock. Just run out the clock. The algorithm favoring streams that are donation heavy. It happens. It happens. The algorithm is what it is, man. I can't change it. I'm not worried about it. It's not a big deal. It ain't a big deal. This is bonus. I don't really expect anybody to tune into this. So the fact that I have almost 150 likes and there's over 200 people in there, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with it. The algorithm has been kicking me down for over a year now. Minnesota trailing by 15. Here is Julius Randle giving it back. And DeSumo lost it, got it back, throws it back outside. They give it off to Randle. 8 seconds to shoot. Randle kicks it back out to McDaniel. McDaniel out to Conley, driving baseline. Down low to Gobert, picked off there by Cam Johnson, who lost the basketball, and we have a loose ball foul on Julius Randle. And the Denver coach will take that away. And it is what it is, Taco Mass. Like I said, I can't do anything about it. Here is Cam Johnson with the basketball at the free throw line, driving, kicking it out to Brown outside of Jokic. Top of the circle with 9 to shoot. Jokic with the ball fake. Now drives, and that's an offensive foul. Yep, definitely. Jamal Murray with a moving screen picked off Gobert, and Jokic and somebody very short getting into it. Wow. McDaniel fouled the shit out of Jokic. They didn't call it. Well, maybe they did. Jokic didn't like that. They didn't call it. I don't know how they didn't call that. Minnesota trailing by 15 with the basketball. They have struggled tonight. Obviously, no Edwards and no DiVincenzo. McDaniel had the ball stripped out of bounds, and it went off. It did not go off of him last. Minnesota will retain possession. Sumo down in the paint, picked up a dribble, throws it outside there to McDaniels, goes around the screen, pulls up for 3. His shot was short. Jokic chases out on the rebound. Gives it off to Murray. Murray finding Brown, bobbled the pass. Brown was trying to shoot it before he had it. Back outside to Murray. Murray picked up there by Mike Conley. Over on the left wing, gives it off to Jokic at the top of the circle. Jokic looking for Murray, gets it to him. Murray down at the elbow. Banging into Conley. Gets down low, turns around, tough shot. Good defense by Conley. Rebound here by Minnesota. They run it up into the front court. It is McDaniels all the way to the rack, and he was fouled. I don't think he was in the act of shooting. Jokic continues to complain. Minnesota will have it side of the bounce. 7:56 to go in the third quarter. 20 seconds to shoot. I'm Siberian, and Jokic, and I totally understand what he's feeling when McDaniels scored at the end. He's lucky Jokic has better control of his emotions. And I think Jokic just picked up a tee. Serbia Red Star basketball game? I wonder if I could find that, man. I mean, they have there's so many leagues around the world. It'd be fun to watch that. Jokic grabs their Nas Reed miss. Gives it off there to Cam Johnson. Johnson down the lane. Outside. Jones for 3. Again! A swish! Cheese sandwich aside pocket triple for Spencer Jones having a night. 72-55 Denver with their largest lead of the night. 18 points for Spencer Jones. DeSumo with a basketball. Kicks it out there to Nas Reed. Now back to McDaniels. McDaniels down low to Nas. Picked up there. Now double team. They throw it back out to DeSumo. DeSumo driving. Flips it up. And shot's no good. The rebound is grabbed by Cam Johnson. Nice pass to Christian Brown, who goes up and gets fouled. And Brown will go to the line for 2. Denver is starting to run away here. They've opened up a 17-point lead with 7:12 to go in the third quarter. Should have bet on Jones. I should have. Free throws coming for Brown, and the first one is good. $73-55. Randall will go to the bench here for the Wolves. I'm rooting for the Knicks 100% of the way, and I'm openly Knicks and Lakers in the final. I'm openly rooting for the Knicks. It's not close. Free throws are good. Yeah, not close. There is no question. Every time the Knicks and Lakers play, I root for the Knicks. It's in the finals. I don't openly root for the Knicks when they play the Lakers. I call it down the middle, but Nas Reed grabs his own rebound, lays it in, 74-57. But if the Knicks and Lakers are in the final, I'm going to root for the Knicks. It's the only one of my teams I've never seen win a championship. Oklahoma City beats Phoenix 131-122. They will move on and play the winner of the Lakers-Rockets. Jokic with the basketball, giving off there. Here's a three, and that one's no good by Cam Johnson. Grabbed his own rebound. Throws it back outside to Jokic, down low. Nice pass to Murray, lays in with a little kiss. Beautiful look by the big fella. 76-57. Again, Jokic doing it all. That's a triple-double for the Joker. 14, 10, and 12. Here is McDaniels. Goes up over Murray, and he knocks down a tough shot. Jamal Murray was right in his face. Did not stop him. Jokic with the basketball, throws it back outside, gets it down low, lost it, wanted a foul. Boy, he complains a lot. Minnesota comes back the other way, driving down the lane, throwing it out to Highland. He's open for three. That one's too strong. Good rebound by Cam Johnson. Quick outlet to Tyus Jones ahead of the pack. Goes up and rips it down with a right-handed rim rocker. Denver is running away. They lead by 19, 5:49 to go in the third quarter. Denver is up 76-57. I'm going to refresh this so the scoreboard updates. That was pretty sweet. 78-59, I'm sorry. Max Energy Guy, senior channel from TSR. Hey, thank you, Max. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, my guy TSR, man. Me and Rich, we go back a long ways. Probably, 2018, when he was stuck in the 80s before he became a sports channel. Yeah, Rich always was in the streams before he started his YouTube channel. So I remember when Rich first started out. But yeah, Rich is good people, man. And I told you, I think the Spurs are going to the finals. I still think that. But I appreciate you subscribing, brother. 2 likes away in 150. Spencer Jones is definitely balling tonight. Yes, indeed. Big night for him. Yeah, man, I've been doing this for a long time. Time flies, man. Time flies. It flies. Goes by really fast. I don't know if Rich still has it. He had a backup channel. I don't know if he still does it, where he does like music videos. And he did still have a Stuck in the 80s thing. And what that was is he would review 80s movies and dress. So he had like an 80s wig on. It was fun, man. That was a lot of fun because I grew up in the 80s, so I get it. I totally understand that, you know. Yeah, I'll tell you, Max. I don't see the Lakers winning more than 2 games. I think the Lakers will be lucky to get 2 against Oklahoma City. I mean, obviously, I hope the Lakers get past them, but I definitely think the Spurs can beat Oklahoma City. I think if there's one team in the West that can beat them, it's a healthy Spurs team. So we'll see. They've been the 2 best teams in the NBA all year. You know, the best teams don't always make it, but I think in this case they will. Maybe, I mean, if Luka can get back, I don't know when Luka's coming back. Reeves should be back on Wednesday. If the Lakers get all their players back and they're healthy, maybe they can give Oklahoma City a series. But I look at what Oklahoma City did to the Lakers the last 2 times they played them. I mean, they were up by 33. They just began the second quarter the last time they played when Reeves and Luka got hurt. So Oklahoma City's really pummeled the Lakers this year. Kai with a C, what up, man? Yep. Glad to see McDaniels cry sometimes. Denver, there's Hartenstein. 2 likes away in 150. 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 2 likes away in 150 We back to action. Minnesota getting belt ass here so far. Let's see if they have any kind of run in them. Here is McDaniels with the basketball, driving at the dotted line, and he lost the basketball. So Minnesota out of a timeout, turns it over. It has not been their night tonight. Jamal Murray is going to give it off there to Jokic, who gives it back to Jamal. He will bring it across the timeline. He just beat the 8-second clock. Gives it off there to Jokic, picked up by Julius Randle, and McDaniels fouls Murray. And McDaniels looked more like a frustration foul. Neither team's in the bonus yet. The next one will put Denver at the line. Denver has led pretty much throughout. Minnesota had a short-lived 3-point lead. McDaniels will go to the bench. It's been all Denver since the first quarter. Here is Murray with the basketball. Throws it up. Whoa, if you're not wearing your heart out, everybody, please duck and cover, because that is an absolute brick. And that three, look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a UFO. As Reed fires up the air ball. Here's a steal by Randle. Down the lane, all the way to the rack. He goes up and throws it down with a two-handed. Boom! Shakalaka. 78-61, Denver by 17. Randle with 17, 4 and 4. Christian Brown on the left wing. Gives it back to the big fella at the top of the circle, picked up by Randle. Jokic hands it off to Murray, sets a screen. Murray finds Jokic down low, going up and throwing it down with a big two-handed. Boom! Shakalaka. Call Jokic Sherwin-Williams, because the man owns the paint. 4:20 to go here in the third quarter. By 4:20 to go third quarter. It's getting out of hand. 4:20, Green. All to do is smoke him because you got him.
Smoke weed every day.
Here is Randle with a basketball. Randle, but a bad pass. Murray, outlet to Christian Brown and a chase it down. Minnesota gets back. They throw it out. Here's a three. That's off by Hardaway. Rebound chased down by Cam Johnson. Wide open corner three. That one's no good. We have a loose ball foul on Minnesota. That'll send the big fella to the line. 4:03 to go. Naz Reid is grabbing at, I don't know where it got him, but Reid is in pain on the floor. Boy, Minnesota, last thing Minnesota needs is more. And it looks like he rolled his ankle. Tim Hardaway Jr. just kind of stepped on Naz Reid's foot right there. And that's the last thing Minnesota needs is another injury. We'll have a timeout on the floor. 4:03 to go in the third. Denver in control, 80-61. Irish Rover, what's good, brother? I haven't done it tonight. Let's do it.
Josie's on a vacation far away.
That's all you get before they copyright my ass. Where's Bodo Mania? Where's our guy Bodo? Bodo Mania running wild? Yep. Hetty the likey. Smacky the sub. That's right. Don't forget LA Lou's Fritos. Lou with the jokes in the Instagram crack me up, man. Lou with the jokes. They're still giving me an early payout. I should probably take it at this point because Brown and DeSumo ain't done anything in this game. God, man, I'm struggling. Reed's going back to the locker room. Not good. Minnesota, man, just a war of attrition. They lost DiVincenzo for the year. They lost Anthony Edwards for an extended period of time. And now Naz Reid going back to the locker room. The Joker at the line makes the first one. Thank you, Max. Appreciate it, brother. Free throw is good. 82-61. Denver up by 3 touchdowns. Minnesota's going to need a blackjack to get back in this one, but I don't see it happening tonight. Cross-court pass here to Kyle Anderson. Anderson down low against Hardaway. Takes it back outside. They're going to give it off there to Bones Highland. Highland back to slow-mo. Anderson down the lane, goes up on Hardaway. Bangs it off the glass. No good. Randall with the putback. He missed the layup. Got his own rebound, and we have a loose ball foul on the Nuggets. It's on Jones. And Minnesota just can't get anything to go right now. It's like they have a lid on their basket. Randall fighting hard, and he is just aggravated. CBS just decided to shift my scoreboard for no apparent reason. You gotta love when they just decide, let's just shift it for no reason. And the ball is out of bounds. Last touched by Jokic. 3:33 to go here in the third quarter. Denver in complete control. God, I was hoping for a good game. And I mean, if you're a Denver fan, it's a good game. I did like Denver to win this game, but I was hoping for a little bit better competition. But obviously, Minnesota missing 2 of their better players and one of the best players in the league, not helping them. DeSumo for 3. Yes. A Swiss cheese sandwich. I need that for my damn PrizePicks. 3:16 to go in the third quarter.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
That's an offensive foul on Cam Johnson. It'll be Minnesota basketball. They're going to need a lot. Minnesota, I said this about the Lakers the other night when they played the Rockets. You're down by 18. Naz Reid's back on the bench. That's a good sign. You're down by 18. You have 3 minutes to go in the third. You want to try to get this down to 10 or single digits. You want to get within shouting distance by the end of this quarter. Kyle Anderson's going to take it over to the right wing, give it off there to Terrence Shannon, who we haven't seen in a while. And Shannon with a Swiss cheese sandwich. And that's a big 3, so back-to-back 3s. As Shannon cashes in the three-pointer, it's 82-67. Murray with a bad pass. It's batted around, and it is loose on the floor, and it's picked up here by DeSumo, who lost it. Murray goes up, can't get the shot to go, got his own rebound. He's double-teamed down low. He goes up again. He's fouled, and the hoop. Give him the hoop in the arm. Jamal Murray will go to Albany. Oh, and one as he tickled the twine. Boy, Minnesota needed that board. Minnesota needed that badly. DeSumo turned it over, made a miss, couldn't get the rebound. Murray, and then he commits the foul. And Murray will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Denver back up by 17. Minnesota could have cut it to 12. And again, just trying to get it to single digits going to the fourth. Murray at the stripe. And Jamal converts the old-fashioned three-point play. 85-67, Denver by 18. Bones Highland going to give it off there to Jaden McDaniels. And that's going to foul by Jamal Murray. And that's going to send Minnesota to the line. Bruce Brown will check in here for Denver. Free Cole, what up, man? James D. Strong Sr., what up? Krillon, what up? Says hit the like and subscribe. Yeah, don't cost anything to do that. Kyle Anderson with the basketball. Cross court to Shannon. Fakes the 3. Pulls off from the free throw line. And he tickles the twine. So Shannon off the bench, providing some offense for the doggies. It's 85-69. Hardaway down the lane. Goes up. Yes! And the foul. He's hacked, whacked him. Will go to the line for the old and one. Tim Hardaway Jr. with a strong drive. Denver back up by 18, 87-69. Leon Hughes. Not what we're doing the Lakers on Wednesday, brother. Lakers on Wednesday. Hardaway makes the free throw, 88-69. Minnesota had it down to 15, and they had the chance of the basketball, but Denver has opened it back up by 19. Shannon around a screen for 3, way short. Rebound right out to Highland. He'll pump a 3. No, rebound by the big fella. Jokic will start it up for Denver. Gobert runs into Christian Brown. And Brown goes up and throws it down with a big two-handed boom! Shaka-laka, beautiful time by the Joker. And a technical foul on Christian Brown, I believe. After an incredible finish. Beautiful pass there. Brown set the screen. Jokic found him as he went to the basket, and Brown dunked it home. But I guess a little bit of taunting maybe. Denver up by 3 touchdowns, and the free throw is good. Let's refresh this again, because CBS doing what it does. Here we get to the end of the game, and not even the end of the game. Usually the fourth quarter it does this, but... do we not get rid of it at first? Let's do this. Getting a little bit chippy out here right now as Denver is blowing them out. Again, BTA here. Free throws coming for McDaniels. McDaniels is hearing it from the crowd for rubbing it in. And he misses the free throw. One more coming here for McDaniels. Date with the big dog. I appreciate it, Leon. Thank you, brother. Yep, Wednesday night, 9:30. New York, 6:30 LA. Well, I don't know where you are, Leon. And he missed them both. He missed them both. I never know where Leon is. Leon comes with all kinds of different currency with the super chat, so I never know where the hell Leon actually is. I don't know how he does that either. It's crazy. Yeah, Minnesota with the basketball. McDaniels 9 points. Here is slow-mo to the rack. Nice move there by Kyle Anderson, who lays it in with a little kiss. 90-72. Jokic with the basketball. Throws it out to Cam Johnson on the left wing. And Johnson pumps a 3, a Swiss cheese sandwich. 93-72. There's a steal by Brown all the way to the rack. He goes coast to coast. Slap a little butter on the toast. He didn't quite get over the rim. It's 95-72. And the Denver fans on their feet in the Mile High City applauding their Nuggets. Bad pass by Gobert. It's a turnover. Here's a drive down the lane, and Jamal Murray goes up with a right-handed rim rocker. Denver is whooping their ass. It's 97-72. Minnesota has quit. Minnesota throwing in the towel. How can I be? Oh, you're talking, yeah. Al Gobert. That was a strong finish by Rudy. Taking out a little frustration as he dunks it home and gets fouled. A lot of legends in this chat. Timberwolves playing like the Lakers. They really are playing like the Lakers tonight. Taco Master, you ain't lying. That's exactly the way. That is exactly the way they've looked tonight. Gobert, not a good free throw shooter. I have not seen... Kyle, what's the Hulk Hogan documentary on? I want to see that. Hacksaw Jim Duggan's from my neck of the woods, man. He's from Glens Falls. Glens Falls is a little bit north of me. Not too far. Probably 15 miles. Gobert makes the free throw. Cam Johnson. No, it was Jamal Murray that dunked it home. Buttercup Coco, what's going on here? Denver's beating the shit out of Minnesota. This is going on. Nice steal there by Minnesota. At the buzzer, counts it goes. He throws it over the backboard, and that is the end of the third quarter. We played 36 minutes. We have 12 to go. It's all Nuggets. They're up by 22. Game 6 in Minnesota a couple nights from now. What is it on? 4-1 out. What is it on, though? Oh, Leon, let's not get carried away. I wouldn't call myself a YouTube god in any facet, man. No, you're not wrong. Minnesota won last game, yeah, but not tonight. They're getting their ass kicked right now. I mean, but let's be fair. Minnesota's missing their best player. I mean, they're missing Anthony Edwards, and he's not coming back for this series. They lost Dante DiVincenzo. He's a big part of their bench. So, I mean, Denver's facing elimination. Minnesota don't have their doesn't have their best player, and they lost DiVincenzo. This shouldn't be a surprise, honestly. No, I don't think the Timberwolves are losing on purpose, Buttercup. But again, they don't have their best player. Denver's facing elimination. Denver's home. So, it's on Netflix. Thank you, Kyle. I'll have to watch it. Yeah, Wolves going to close them out tonight. Game 6 will be, I don't know if that's going to be on Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know how the schedule is going for these guys. Yep. You stretch with Nas. I think Nas will be okay. He's obviously not going to come back tonight, talking about. There's no reason. This game is pretty much decided, So, game is pretty much decided. Denver needed this one. Rudy Gobert is useless. He really is offensively. Defensively, he's good, though. Defensively, he's good. I knew an ad just popped up over the scoreboard. Refresh that baby. It rushes through everything. Well, yeah, I mean, 4 hours to cover Hulk Hogan. Not enough. Thank you, Cool Drummer. So Thursday they play. Lakers obviously play on Wednesday. Yeah, Hacksaw was the man. Oh! I grew up in that era. I started watching wrestling. I got into all sports the same year, man. 1984. That was I was 9 years old. That was the year I got into everything. I don't remember Hogan winning the title. I just know when I started watching wrestling, he was the champion. I don't remember him beating Iron Sheik, but I started watching, I would say, at the end of 84. I remember, Junkyard Dog was, my favorite back then. And I remember I loved the British Bulldogs. I was a big Hulk Hogan fan. Obviously, who wasn't when you're a kid? I'm trying to think of who the else I really liked. Macho Man, obviously. I mean, who doesn't love Macho Man? We're back underway. The Sumo turns it over. Murray racing down the court. Ball fakes. And a jump ball. And a little extracurricular activity. Of course, McDaniels is involved. I love a jump ball. Surprised that Murray's still in there with a 22-point lead. And tip is one. Bruce Brown ends up with it. Gives it down low here to Valanciunas. Valanciunas throws it back outside to Murray. Murray gives it back off here to Tyus Jones. He's picked up there by Kyle Anderson over on the right wing. Throws it down low to Spencer Jones. And Spencer Jones with a bad pass. Unable to control it is Jaden Clark, who's checked in. That's Scott Foster, I think. I don't know many officials, but I'm pretty sure that's Scott Foster. He's a really shitty referee. Ultimate Warrior was my favorite when I was a kid, man. I love the Ultimate Warrior. Superfly Snook, I remember him. Don Morocco. Shot no good. Rebound by, I remember Roddy Piper. DeSumo with a basketball. Boy, I needed him to have a big night. He did not. Anderson driving, that's an offensive foul. I mean, God almighty, you make it more obvious. Yep, that's exactly it. And again, you look at when I grew up in the 80s, I was a kid. So what they aimed it at was right for my age group. And then, I was 22 in 1997, and that was when the Attitude Era hit, and the Attitude Era was aimed at my demographic too. Young guys, college age, as Valanciunas knocks down another jumper. It's 99-75. And that shot's no good. I should probably cash this out early. I don't know if Jokic is going to play again. It's only $2.27. What the hell is the point of that? Anderson driving down the lane on Valanciunas behind the back, and the mustard's off the hot dog. He was looking for Clark, and he threw it out of bounds. Denver up 99-75. Legion of Doom and the Bushwhackers. Yeah, I remember the Bushwhackers. I remember the Rougeau brothers. I remember Greg the Hammer Valentine, Brutus Beefcake. Spencer Jones has had himself a night. Gives it off here to Jamal Murray. Still out there. Valanciunas is double teamed. And again, McDaniels and Valanciunas going at it. And things are escalating here, guys. This getting very chippy here. Minnesota obviously very frustrated, getting their ass beat. Valanciunas started that shit. Valanciunas just got teed up. I also believe DeSumo got teed up. Getting balance here to Valanciunas. Valanciunas has it, gives it off to Jamal Murray. Murray at the top of the key, picked up by, I believe that's Nas Reed back in the game, so that's a good sign for Minnesota. Well, Nas is okay. Jamal Murray from way downtown. Swish! Cheese sandwich! Well, we have a loose ball foul on Denver, so the three-pointer is good for now. Valanciunas, let's see. Valanciunas throws Randall out of the way. And yeah, the shot's up, so that's a three-pointer. 102-75. DeSumo gives it off to McDaniels. Hearing it from the crowd. Drives and gets fouled. And again, getting really chippy here. Still a long ways to go in this game. The game's decided, but maybe we'll have a little skirmish. Well, Jimenez, what up? The Hart Foundation. Yeah, of course. Jimmy Anvil Neihart, Bret Hart. Free throw is good. 102-76. Both free throws are good. 102-77. Bruce Brown will bring it up here for Denver. I need Bruce Brown to hit me a couple threes. That'd be nice. Picked up by McDaniels, who is being very aggressive and forces a turnover. So McDaniels playing frustrated, knocks the ball away from Brown, and that's a turnover. Minnesota comes back the other way. Julius Randle has it, drives into Valanciunas all the way to the rack. Beautiful move by Randle. And it's 102-79. I'll have to update the scoreboard again because CBS is not doing its job. Randle has 19 and 6. Valanciunas with the basketball looking for Jamal Murray, who is grabbed by Jalen Clark for some strange reason. Hey, likey and smack the subby. Jamal Murray with the basketball. Murray driving with the right hand. Murray fades away. Tough shot, rimmed out. Valanciunas knocked it off of Naz Reid, and it will belong to Denver. Well, my wrestling name, it'd probably be Bad Dog, right? Why not? Brown for 3. No, come on, Bruce. And McDaniels dunks at home. It's now 102-81. Minnesota with a couple of quick buckets here. Valanciunas has the basketball, finds Bruce Brown, goes up, and Brown throws it down with a big two-handed boom shakalaka. DeSumo with the basketball around the defender, goes up, and yes! And the foul. Give him the hoop and the harm. DeSumo will go to the line with the old and one. Well, maybe the prize picks early payout went up a little bit. I doubt it, though. Nope, stayed the same the whole time. It just stayed the same the whole time. But again, I'm not going to take that. Now the early payout went away. Time on the floor as Nas is getting some blood work done. 8:40 to go in the fourth. Let me refresh this. It's 104-83. Sensational. I mean, I think they will. And again, it's just because Minnesota's missing Anthony Edwards. I mean, Edwards obviously got hurt in the last game, but Minnesota was up at the time, and they were just able to hold it on. Georgie Animal Steel was the guy that ate the turnbuckles. Georgie Animal Steel, that was the guy. Yep. Sumo at the line. And he gets the roll. It's 104-84. Tyus Jones will bring it up here for Denver. Jones throws it out there. Now gets it back. Jones finds Valanciunas, who goes up. He's fouled by Naz Reid. And Jonas will go to the line for 2. Wolves have not won another game. It wouldn't surprise me if that happened, brother. Do I think the Lakers get paid? I mean, I don't know what the Lakers are going to do next year. It's going to be a different looking Lakers team because I don't think LeBron's going to be there. Free throw by JV is good. If there's a Game 7, it'll be Saturday. I try to do every Game 7 because Game 7s are just freaking awesome, man. I try. I mean, obviously I can't do all of them, but I try to do them. No good on that one. Rebound there by Randall. Randall double teamed in the paint. Throws it out to the Sumo. He drives along the baseline. Throws it back outside. McDaniel back to the Sumo. Corner 3. Short rebound Valanciunas. Okay, Valanciunas is fouled by Jalen Clark. Minnesota's already in the bonus, man. They should be driving to the basket. They're going to give it off there to Jonas. And we have another foul. This game is getting very chippy here. Bruce Brown at the line. I need those by Bruce. I know he was the one that got fouled. Bruce Brown makes. I mean, this game's decided. The only thing not decided are my prize picks. McDaniel's going off, and he gets a nice round of booze. Yeah, I don't know, Buttercup. I don't know if the Timberwolves had much of anything tonight. Brown misses the free throw. Rebound grab by Nas Reed. Quick outlet to Bones Highland. Highland gives it off to Randall down low. Randall sidestep goes up. Foul. They'll go to the line for two. Lot of fouling here at the end of this game, man. Minnesota obviously very frustrated. Gangster Nuggets. Well, to be fair, Minnesota's done their fair share of banging around down there. Randall misses the free throw. Julius has 19 tonight. Denver in complete control. Randall goes 1 out of 2. 106.85. Valanciunas and Reed banging into each other. Valanciunas gives it off here to Tyus Jones, and Jones will bring it up into the front court against Jaden Clark. Near the half-court line, he almost dribbled it into the backcourt. Going to give it off to Murray. Now gets it back. Down low to Valanciunas against Nas Reed. Valanciunas looking to play bully ball. They swing it around. Ball fake by Jamal Murray. Murray with the basketball. Out to Brown. Driving down the lane. Brown. Wow. Bruce Brown with a Russell Westbrook layup where he hits the glass and misses the rim. Clark had it blocked out of bounds, and it belonged to the Timberwolves. Yeah, man, a lot of whistles tonight. It's really gotten physical here at the end, Irish Rover. It's a lot of banging around. Reed with the basketball. Reed gives it off there to Bones Highland. 11 to shoot. Highland drives, goes up and lays it in. Count the basket and a foul. Nice drive there by Bones Highland. 106-87. Minnesota. There's a lot of time left in this game. I mean, in the NBA, you never know. You know, Minnesota goes on like a 10-0 run here and makes this, gets us to single digits. There's Aaron Gordon. I didn't realize he wasn't playing tonight. Thank you, Dwayne. Free throw is good. It's 106-88. Again, you never know. Minnesota scores 8 in a row, cuts it to 10 with about 5.5 to go or 5 minutes to go. It can get interesting. Not that Denver's going to do it, but we saw the Knicks fuck up a 12-point lead with 4 minutes to go. We have another foul on Bones Highland. Both teams are in the bonus with 7 minutes to go. 6:57 to go in the fourth quarter, man. We have a time on the floor. Both teams are in the bonus already. We're going to have a lot of free throws down the stretch. Denver leads by 18. Hit that thumbs up for me if you haven't. 173. Appreciate that very much. I got to go to the potty again really quick. I'll be right back. Still waiting to see if we got if we have a little bit of a skirmish, a little bit of a fight here at the end. Just see it. Yep, we talked about Zima earlier. Yeah, I remember Zima. I remember this game was flying along, and then all of a sudden, man, we get all these damn fouls, and now it's taking a long time. Your boys getting no sleep again tonight. I don't know why I do it to myself. I decide let's call an extra basketball game and get no sleep again. Who needs sleep? Who needs sleep? Sleep's overrated. It's overrated. Jokic is not in the game right now, Matthew. We have a timeout. He might come back now, but I don't know. I don't know. It's exactly what it was. Syrupy alcoholic Sprite. Completely agree. That's exactly what it was, man. Colorado rules. They do tonight. They do tonight. Jokic ain't coming back. Well, we'll see. I mean, Murray's been out there the whole time, Taco Master, so who knows? Free throw by Jones is no good. One more coming here for Tyus. 106.88. Jokic is back in the game, Taco Master. Jokic is back in there. 1 out of 2 for Jones. Reed will inbounds to Bones Highland. They give it out there to the Sumo. Nice move. What a move by the Sumo. Just use and abuse Christian Braun. 107-90. Brown's going to give it all here to Jokic, who gives it back to Tyus Jones. Jones gives it off to Jokic. Jokic against Naz Reid. Back to Murray, who is fouled, and more free throws coming. Going to be a lot of those. A lot of those. Murray at the stripe. Man, Jamal makes the first one. CBS really struggles in the fourth quarter keeping up. I don't know why. It doesn't do this the entire game. CBS is really good about keeping up with the score, and then they get to the fourth quarter and it just stops. Murray makes them both. 109-90. Julius Randle with a basketball. Randle, nice move by Julius. Lays it in off the glass. 109-92. And stolen by DeSumo, who lays it in with a little kiss. Jokic with a lazy pass, and DeSumo put it in. It's 15 points. I mean, there's 6 minutes to go, so anything's possible. Minnesota's in the bonus. Murray with a ball fake from the elbow. No. Rebound by DeSumo. Quick outlet to Bones Highland. Down the lane he goes. Highland with a little kiss. 109-96. Minnesota not giving up the ghost. Denver don't like it. They need to take a timeout. There's plenty of time to go in this game. It's 109-96. $109.96. Antoine says, if the Timberwolves came back and won this game, I don't even know what to say. Denver should walk to Cancun if they blow this one, but they're coming back a little bit. Again, you get Minnesota scores a couple of quick threes. You know, it's news starts to tighten a little bit for Denver, and again with Minnesota, I mean both teams are in the bonus, but if you're Minnesota, you know you need to get fouled. You take points off the board without time coming off the clock, so they'd be big for them if they can get to the stripe. Jokic only has 18 points tonight. He has 18, 15, and 11. I needed him to have about 28, 15, and 11. Drop. I think you're all right. I'd love Minnesota to make it interesting, though. I would love them to make it interesting. Yeah, I'd love them to make it interesting. What was the year? Who was it? Denver that blew all those massive leads against Utah? Was it Utah the one year? Was it Utah that blew those massive leads? Who was the team that blew like 3 20-point leads in the second half? Was it Phoenix? Was it Utah? The Jazz definitely did it because I remember Donovan Mitchell was part of it. So the Jazz were in there one way or the other. Shut up, Noah. You fucking suck, and your hair is really fake as shit. He looks like a mannequin. Like the dude's wearing massive makeup. Definitely gets his eyebrows done. He's wearing lipstick. Like, something's wrong with Noah Eagle. The dude looks like a mannequin. His hair looks like it's sewn into his head like my Uncle Floyd. Well, there's a long ways to go in this game. There it is. First round against Utah. They were down 13. They won by 10. They were down 10. They won by 12. Down 16, won by 6. Down 18, won by 13. Down 12, won by 15. That's what I was thinking of. Denver against the Clippers. That's what I was thinking of. Well, they did come back on Utah. I remember those. That was 2020. Here's Christian Brown into the front court. Gives it off to Jamal Murray. Murray has it on the wing to Jokic. The big man goes up and doesn't get the roll, but he'll go to the line for 2. Celtics did that last year. Well, they blew the leads to the Knicks. Jokic's free throw is good. And the big fella cans them both. 112-96. Bones Highland brings it into the front court, gives it off to Ayo DeSumo. Throws it back outside to Julius Randle. Randle down the lane. Randle, beautiful move, can't finish. Got his own rebound. Randle in triple coverage goes up. Count the basket in the foul. Randall is just exerting. People said he didn't work hard. Randall been a workhorse underneath. And he'll be paid for his perseverance. He'll go to the stripe for the old-fashioned three-point play. Try to cut this thing to 12. Trying to make it a game. Randall makes the free throw. It's a 12-point game. There's 5:08 to go. There is plenty of time in this one. Cam Johnson runs into the front court for Denver. Cam against the sumo. Driving in the lanes. Spinning. Trying to get free. Get it off the Jokic. Jokic picked up by Naz Reid. Goes around. Well, does not get the screen. Throws it back outside to Johnson for three. That's no good. Randall the board. Minnesota can cut this to single digits with a three. Here is Reid down the lane. Going all the way. Reid lays it in. It's down to 10. It's 111 to 101. Full court press here by Minnesota. Clark's all over Murray, who gets it across the timeline. 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter, everybody. 4:20 to go in the fourth. 4:20, you know what to do is smoke because he got him.
Smoke weed every day.
Cam Johnson trying to get free. Spins. Bad pass. Right out to Christian Brown for three. And man, was that lucky for Denver. Minnesota was almost going back the other way. It bounced right to Brown, who was wide open, and that's a huge three for Denver. Randall had it poked away. Murray comes away with the steal. Murray all the way. Murray goes up, and that could do it. A timeout on the floor by Minnesota. Denver leads 116 to 101. Boy, Minnesota had a chance if that ball would have been stolen and it didn't go out to Brown. Had a shot. Minnesota, man, if they would have got that steal, they could have cut it to 8. Could have cut it to 8. Had a chance. God, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Jesus Christ. These games take forever. No sleep for Baddog again. I honestly don't know why I do it to myself. I really don't. I have fun doing it. That's why I pay for it every morning when that alarm clock goes off. Every morning I wake up and go, what the fuck am I staying up till 1 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning for? That's a backward violation as Naz Reid turns it over out of the timeout. Minnesota has really been sloppier with the basketball tonight. Jokic will inbound. Murray with the basketball. Down low to Jokic. Jokic on Reid. Goes up. Count the basket and the foul. Well, Denver's got command of it again. Smart, man. You know, your game's getting away from you. Go to the big fella. Old-fashioned three-point play is good. And 8-0 run by Denver after this was down to 10. Randall drives. And a foul again. So Randall will go back to the stripe. Gobert's going to come back in the game. Free throw by Randall is good. 3:16 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Conley is a bum. He didn't play well. Randall makes them both. 119-103. Jokic with the basketball, and Jokic will bring it across the timeline. Gives it off to Brown. They throw it out to Jamal Murray. They go right back down to Jokic. Jokic for three. Whoa, if you're not wearing your hard hat, everybody, please duck and cover. Jokic firing up an absolute brick. But this time, Jokic gets it much closer to the rim, and he lays it up. 121-103. Minnesota will take their final timeout. Knicks going all the way. God, I would love it. More commercials, guys. We can't get enough commercials. Let's make the game end at 2 o'clock in the morning. 3:16 to go in the fourth.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
And that's exactly what Denver did the night to Minnesota. They whipped their ass. Not bad, Max. 8 for 11 is good, brother. I'm not going to hit on my prize picks. I just missed. Close but no cigar. I needed Jokic to get more than 54 points, rebounds, assists. He has 51. I need Sumo to get more than 19.5 points. He has 18. I need Bruce Brown to get more than 9.5 points. He has 7. So, unfortunately, not going to win again. Jokic is still out there. Minnesota's emptied the bench, so DeSumo ends up one basket short from me. I don't know why Denver's got their starters out there. Clark kicks it out to Shannon in the corner. Pulls up for 3, knocks it down. 121-106. Jokic, that was almost a 5-second violation. Christian Brown brings it up. Gives it off to Cam Johnson. Johnson back to Jamal Murray. They go down low here to Jokic. Jokic picked up by Behringer. Gives it off there to Jamal Murray. Fakes the 3. Pulls up for 3. No good. Rebound by Minnesota. Shannon down the lane. Gets fouled and gets the hoop. Oh, Shannon could try to cut it at 12 at the line. It's 121-108. And there's a basket, 121-109. Jokic gives it off to Christian Brown under 2 minutes ago. Barring a miracle, this will go back to, and that's going to do it. Cam Johnson with the exclamation point. 123-109. Game 6 in Minnesota on Thursday. Don't know what time it'll be, but it will be. Big foul. Behringer will go to the line. I'm up, but it's because I had a good winning streak, but now I'm on a losing streak. That's usually the way it goes. You're up, you're down, you're up, you're down. Up and down, like a seesaw. Rito's good. Do you believe in magic? I guess talking about the Orlando Magic. 123-111. That three's off the mark. Rebound by Minnesota. Minnesota had to save it. Ingles with the basketball. Ingles around a screen. Finds Behringer down low. Lost the basketball. Brown should be in no hurry. And he won't be. Denver's going to win the game as they lead by 12. Minnesota with 25 turnovers. That's what the Lakers had 24 last night. So, very similar games. Jokic goes up, knocks it down. Shannon with the basketball. Steps back with a jumper, knocks it down. Just bookkeeping at this point. Maxey over 21. Tatum 7.5 rebounds. I'll give it a look. Denver is just going to dribble it out here. They're not going to rub it in. Denver is going to win this game on a final score of 125 to 113. I don't imagine Minnesota is going to... Behringer. Jokic gave him the ball. Behringer took it. Jokic took it back. He was trying to give it to him so that they got possession, and he wanted to dribble the ball out. That's what was going to happen. Thank you, Max Energy Guy. Appreciate it. Minnesota wins the tip. They are going to get a shot. They don't get it. Wow, Jokic just went over for me too, man. It's just... It's too bad the other guys didn't. Jokic just went over for me. So that is the end of the game, guys, girls. Denver forces the game 6 on Thursday. They win handily tonight by the final score of 125 to 113. I'm going to get out of here. I got to get up at 5:30 in the morning to go to my real freaking job. I appreciate all you guys, girls, tuning in. Felt like doing a little bonus basketball. Thank you for all the support. I will see you guys. Mark X Gaming, man. Thank you for being here, brother. I appreciate you. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the Lakers and Rockets. For the love of Yvonne Lowry, it's your boy, the Bad Diggity Dizzle. Enjoy the